flashbang myself. Jeez. Jeez, Louise. Whew. Oh, good time to stretch. You know what? I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. Get a little more. Maybe not that much space. Maybe not that much space. Oh, you know what I forgot? I was busy baking bread. I forgot to do a little going live for Twitter. One second. Got this. I got this. There's my screenshot button. Yeah. Alright, everyone smile for the camera. Like, I got nervous. I didn't press it at the right time. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, some of y'all get to be in the going live post. Let's go! Alright. Twitter. My beloved. Every time this happens. No! Please. I thought we were kind of friends. My brain immediately jumped to like Pookie Bear. I thought we had something special. Stop, brain. My brain has been rotting just from working way too much recently. I've been listening to so many VTubers. It's starting to affect my brain now. I think the damage may be permanent. Awesome Bud, thank you for the 6 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Also, Sunlit Soul, thank you for the resub. Happy 18 months. Campbell's with Needle, thank you. 18 months. Nice, relaxing Friday night art stream. Yeah. Well, I guess it's kind of a work stream for me. I'm gonna be doing work. It's gonna be fun. Let me get my little wings. So cute. Oh. Adorable. Wonderful. Also, Molly, thank you for the oh my gosh, Molly, thank you for the hydrated posture check. I got hot water with some honey. I think it's orange peels. Good. It's quite nice. I also got water, so I'm set for stream. We're good. Honey, What's the title for this going live? For to auto work. Don't put me stress. You know what? The picture looks way too joyful. It looks way too joyful for this. We're mixing it up. Let me see. Also, hello, Zichi. Hey, so smart. She puts work in her work so she can do more work while she's working. I think you caught me. Can we get some like honey chaos emotes or something? Or just like burn emotes. Any emote that looks mildly menacing. Can we get those in chat for the screenshot? I'm gonna put on where is it? I'm gonna look very distressed. What button is it? There it is. I'm gonna do my best to look under a lot of stress. There we go. Oh, I ask and chat delivers. Beautiful. Perfect. I've adjusted the position of my Cintiq a little bit, so I shouldn't look like I'm I forgot. Perfect. Job of tweeting once while I stream. Finished. I've done it. And now I get to actually do the fun work. Also, good morning? It's evening for me. But good morning to ya. Ooh, baby. Ooh, mommy, we're gonna be doing some work. Oh, I'm so excited. I love doing art. Oh. Frigging. My beloved. But also, welcome on in. I hope y'all are having a lovely day. Nucci, thank you for the 100 shinies. The hype train calls to me. Like a siren song. Calls to... Resist it. Resist. Also, Molly, thank you for the posture check. Let me do that before I forget. I think being online again is giving me brain rot. I have forgotten what normal people say. Ugh. Also, Meta, thank you for the happy 33 months. 33 months with this amazing bee. Works hard on her art. Thanks for the time so far. Here's to more. Why did my brain immediately go to a different bit where I was like, ooh, you think I'm good at art? Ooh, I got you. I tricked you. Regular English is overrated anyways. True. True. We could all care to learn some more idioms. Hype train basically, my bow calls for aid, and the chat shall I. Dad, you I for war. Also, Emerald, thank you for the breathe redeem. Let's go. And Meta, thank you for the earwiggle. Thank you so, so much. Maybe one day we'll fly to the moon. Today, not that day. Alright. Also, Jiggly Butter, thank you for the resub. Happy 11 months. Thank you for always being our little ray of sunshine, honey. Your smile and laughs will never fail to brighten even the darkest days I have. You're a blessing to all of us. Oh. Thank you. That's so kind of you to say. And also, thank you all for the level 3 hype train. That is so kind of you. Thank you so, so much. Look at these. Damn, thank you. That's a very kind and deep thing to say. Oh gosh. Morgan Tyro, thank you for the 560 shinies. Thank you so much. Everyone's gonna die. I'll be back late. Become VChat and BQ, honey. You take it easy, Dr. Jones. Charge your phone. You make sure it's all good and you're safe. That's always my go-to where it's like, I don't know. As soon as someone's like, my phone is dying, I'm like, oh, be safe. Be safe. What did people do before phones? What did people do before phones? Did they just go places? And people were like, I hope I see them tomorrow. That's just what it was like? Oh yeah, before I forget, came out to my dad and my stepmom and changed 2 letters in my username. I'm going by Molo now. Molo! Let's go! I hope that it went well. That's a very, very brave and hard thing to do sometimes. So I hope you're okay. I hope safe and you feel very comfortable and cozy coming out to your parents. I guess your dad and your stepmom. Some people don't refer to their mom and dad as their parents, which is like, that's okay. Family dynamics are weird and they can change. But yeah, I hope everything went well and congratulations. Hung out and went outside back then. Went outside? In the sun? That's pretty cool. But yeah, Molo, that's extremely cool. That's extremely big. My stepmom had 1 trillion questions, and my dad was exclusively focused on making a comically large omelet. Okay, that's pretty cool. I hope that it wasn't uncomfortable, but if it was, that y'all talked through it and everything went okay. That you're in a good place now. But yeah. Hydra, first time tuning in, saw you on Porcelain Parlor. You seem very sweet and are so talented. Happy to be here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love being on the Porcelain Parlor. I get so nervous doing collabs with anyone, and thankfully Joel is very good at reminding people like, hey, I'm still here. We're still cool. We're homies. I like hanging out with you. Would you like to come on stream? And then it was just a matter of like, I'm busy and on vacation, but afterwards it's great. Afterwards works great. He was very kind of it. I refer to my parents as folks. My folks. The folks back home. Okay, so we're making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. Focus on this big old omelet. It's gonna feed all the family. And also Tony Blue, thank you for the resub. Happy 18. Welcome on back. But Hydra, I hope you had a good stay. Welcome on in. Also, Bunnyman, thank you for the 200 shinies. Thank you. That's kind of you. Thank you. Molo, not much else happened, but I do want everyone to try and imagine 8 fried eggs and no seasoning. You're gonna eat your seasonless unseasoned omelet and like it. You're gonna enjoy it. I'm just imagining Follow's father just going like, alright, that's cool and all. Now eat this omelet. Eat this egg. I love and appreciate you. Eat the egg. Not even a little pepper? Not even a little salt? Salt? I barely even consider salt or pepper seasoning. That just goes in almost all my food. But like... I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could put a little garlic in there. Garlic powder is a seasoning, right? Reaper, thank you for the 36 months. Welcome on back. Johnny, that's great, my child, but have you peeped this wicked egg? That's literally what happened. No salt or pepper. He ate it all himself. He does this roughly the other day. Homie's cholesterol level going through the roof, but he doing what he loves, so... I mean, good for him. Oh, lemon flower pepper. Oh, Myth, you are correct. You are correct. That is delicious. Nostalgia Zone, welcome on back. Hope you're doing well. And also, Ulfric, gonna be home alone for the next 2 days. Got sick and couldn't go to my grandma. Weekend. Oh no. Well, good on you for keeping your grandma safe, you know. Gotta be careful. They got a roost. They're gonna roost a pig. I'm gonna get some food when they get back. Oh, pigs are so cute. I love pigs so much. Everyone's like, pigs are disgusting. I'm like, no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. They're adorable. They're lovely. They're just doing what they love. You want them to be clean, give them baths. Give them more things to do with their time. Hi, Nisei. I would never put you in the panini press, honey. I am safe in Nisei's hands. Hi, Minnie. I love you. I hope you're safe. I hope you're having fun at TwitchCon. I hope that everything is going smoothly after arriving. Because that is... It's important to make sure you rest at TwitchCon. Because they can take it out of you in many ways. Table, I don't think you saw my messages, but I'm finally here to start your stream. Welcome in! Welcome on in. So sorry. Twitch chat was going a little fast, and I was trying my best to read as much as I could. Thank God, Bishop. Also, Silky, finally caught a stream after seeing with Joel. Absolutely adore your model. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I don't know if y'all were there for, I think it was last stream. Last stream I rated JoeCat. And JoeCat did something that I did not expect. Absolutely did not see this coming. Where JoeCat was like, oh, I know you. I know you. I've seen your model. And then he pulls up a clip of my model. And of course, he's like, her model's so expressive. It's really cool. I love seeing it move. And I'm like, oh gosh, wow. I did not know you were aware of me. That is very cool. I love your stuff. He does pull up the clip of my debut with the angel model. And it is the clip of me getting so excited about the fact that I can showcase the model that I choke on my own spit. It was the choking clip. Oh boy, howdy. Really making the best first impressions I possibly can. Oh, China knows you choked. Not this time. It's fine. Alpacino, what choking clip? So I got so excited. You can probably find it somewhere on YouTube if you just look up Honey Goblin clips. It's every once in a while I will look it up because some people are like, I've seen your clips on YouTube, and I'm like, I don't post. But that's cool. That's cool. It's very fascinating that people enjoy what I do so much that they took a clip and posted it on their own, and someone clipped me at the debut getting so excited, going like, I'm so pumped, I can finally show this. I've been working on this for about over a year. Or it wasn't over a year, it was about a year. And I'm just so happy. And then I try to speak again, I just choke on my own spit and just go live on Twitch on my debut. And that is... That's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. This is my legacy, I guess. Stroma, hey! Thank you for the hydrate and posture check. I hope you've been doing good, Stroma. I've been loving seeing your art. It's so lovely to see. I think it's been a little bit since I try not to go on Twitter too much, but I love seeing your kobold art. So cute. So cute. Little sippy. Hi, Meaty. Welcome in. Let me put my tea down. Also, Zindale, thank you for the resub. Happy 20 months. 20 whole months. Pretty sure that's almost a year. That's almost 2 years, actually. Late break at work. Gotta say, hey, to the shining goblin light at the end of the tunnel. You got this. You got this. You're almost home. It's Friday. We're almost there. And also, Stroma, thank you for the posture check. Oh, Reaper, thank you for the 36 months. That's 3 years. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm not sure how to pronounce that Japanese kanji. I think it's something mu. I took a little bit of Japanese, not a lot, because I was curious about it, the language, and I got the romanji? No. There's 3 alphabets. There's like kanji or kanji, Romani. Is that what it is? Or is the Romani a people? Or is it both? I can't recall, actually. Oh, it's Gomi. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you like the model. Was that what it is? Gomi. I was close with the last one. I thought it was Moo, I think, but my mistake. It's been a little bit. How's your day going? It's going pretty good, Matthew. I'm just chilling, warming up a little bit before we start to get into model rigging. My brain is still waking up. I had a full day of shopping and just doing food. And I baked bread. I made bread today. It's gonna be nice. Nice and hot. I'm so excited to eat. It's gonna be delicious. Model's so cute. Thank you, Skips. I made it myself. Better. Romanji is the hiragana and katakana. Oh, okay, thank you. Hiragana and katakana. And kanji. Gotcha. Okay. My mistake. Hi, Critical Boombot. Welcome on in. I'm Gomu now. Oh, Gomu. Gomu, okay. Don't worry. Gotcha. Okay, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. I've been doing art. This might be interesting. Hi, Miss. Welcome in. Couple I haven't hopped to stream. We're getting a lot of people that haven't been in stream for a bit. Welcome back. We're just chilling today, taking it easy. Gonna listen to some tunes. We're gonna do some live 2D model rigging for Pajama Toad. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be a fun time. Am I going to listen to the epic musical? Oh, I've listened to it so much the past couple days. But maybe good. Perhaps. I'll think about it. We'll see how the night goes. Love it. I keep messing up timing, but hi, this is my first stream I'm catching. Love your art and excited to see the model rigging. Trying to get a friend of mine to teach me how to stream, so this is exciting me. Oh, lovely. Well, if you have any questions, Al Beloved, I'll do my best to answer them. The thing that I like about the streams is that it's a place for you to directly talk to someone who is streaming. And if you want to get into streaming, what better way to ask what better way to ask than a stream where it's calm and anyone can ask questions. So if you feel like asking, absolutely, I'll do my best to help. I just have epic stuck in my head now. Witherin! Or Wilthrin. Welcome in. I don't frequent you very often, but you have a very cute model and I wish I watched more Twitch so I could see you more often. Thank you. You don't ever gotta feel bad about going outside and having a life, though. That's great. That's actually really good. Good on you for going outside. Have you seen the live stream, though, honey? What live stream? Are we live? Am I not just talking to myself in an empty room? Kind of what it is, actually. Interesting username. This is my first time watching your stream. My boyfriend is a massive fan, and I can see why. Your model's absolutely adorable. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I was very worried when I debuted this model because since I make the models myself, I was very worried because the style is a bit of a change from my previous one. I was like, oh gosh, I really hope that other people like it. Oh gosh, I hope that everyone likes this and it's okay. Everything will be okay. But yeah, it turns out people do like it, and I'm very glad my effort was not in vain. What kind of art, if I may ask? So, Ms., we are going to be rigging a VTuber model. Not for myself, but for Pajama Toad. So if you look in the title and click on Pajama Toad, you will actually see the VTuber that I'm going to be making a model for today. we did a little bit of rigging last stream. I did a little bit of rigging off stream, so we're going to do a little bit of tedious work. We're going to be doing the hair physics. So I think that'll be fun. We're at least going to be doing the hair rigging. I'm not going to open up physics quite yet. And I might start the head angles because we are mostly done the face moving, such as mouth open and eyes open. EB Demons, I want to get into rigging and streaming. I'm hoping I can learn some with whatever you're going to be working on today. Absolutely. I can make recommendations, EB Demon, if you want people to learn from, at least for online tutorials. Tyndall, between the anxiety and the insomnia, I was up past 4 a.m. laughing way too hard at something really stupid on YouTube. Listen, we've all been there. We've all been up late laughing at silly videos. It's fun sometimes. Gecko, remember, checked. Grass is good. Yes, Gecko is correct. You could say Honey had a glow up because the angel light. Yeah, you're right, Fane. I did. Love how emotive the model is. You did so good. Thank you. The epic live streams, the one with the animatics, the one was made specifically for the musical. Oh, really? Oh, I want to watch it, but at the same time, if I look up at the animatics, I'm not gonna be doing any work on the screen. It's fine. You definitely gave me the motivation to make the live 2D model this summer. I hope it goes well, kiddo. I hope, or Kidu. I hope you have a good time learning how to do live 2D. Starting out simple is usually the best. It goes really well if you start simple. And also, Lone Wolf Psycho, thank you for the resub. Happy 2-year anniversary. What's this, a whole year of watching the most adorable Gotham? Let's go! Thank you. Also, Al Pacino, thank you for the breathe redeem. There are a lot of owls in chat, huh? Fightful's Shelf. First time watching one of your streams. I've seen your content on YouTube before and have enjoyed it so far. Wanted to see how your streams are. Thank you. Thank you very much. For the most part, my streams are pretty chill. I do upload my VODs to the YouTube channel. I have fallen behind on that, so that is on me. But I do have the VODs. They haven't disappeared. I just haven't uploaded. One of the earwiggle is going to be in stock again once the timer goes off. So it's a surprise. I find it amusing how you went from mortal to devil to angel. Can you believe what's going to come next? Can you guess what's going to come next? Who knows? It's going to be a surprise. We'll find out. The cozy goblin stream with my cat on my desk. Let's go. Jeff, stitch them bones so they move right. Exactly, Jeff. Also, hello. I hope you're doing good. Hey, coworkers. Welcome on in, coworkers. Welcome to the office. We gotta do work. A goddess? Jeez, that would be ambitious. I am nothing if not ambitious. CEO of Heaven? Would be fun, but too much responsibility, actually. How do the ears work? Take a little guess, Flame Leader. Take a little guess. Watch closely. Fun little trick. I put it onto Pajama Toad's model, too. Bee Honey cameo? It's been so long since I pulled the bee model. Oh, I misplaced it, I think. So, hi, Sir Della Noche. And not an expert. Welcome on back. Happy 2-year anniversary. And Robil... Thank you for the resub. Happy 21 months. Finally got here on time for stream. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Did I do the breathe routine? Can't remember, so I'll do it again. I did? Well, nothing wrong with breathing. So cute. Thank you, Rebin Devil. But yeah, Team Flame Leader. I hope you got it. If not, I can tell you the answer. It's gonna be a big surprise. Definitely no one knows what the next model is gonna be. Nobody knows. It will be a surprise. It's not like it's in the works right now. Here's the thing with VTuber models, and VTubers in general. Everything we do is planned months, if not years, in advance. So the things I've been working on for a while. I'm very fortunate that I'm able to do that. I'm fortunate that I'm able to work on my own assets and do it myself. It's great. Really fun. Biblically, and by biblically accurate, I mean right out the ADHD book. That's a blast from the past. Model so adorable and dynamic. Do your expressions have to be dynamic too, or does your model do it on its own? So spiteful self. That's a great question. I have to be dynamic. I do have to be dynamic, but the model is. I made the model so that it can handle dynamic moves. So one of the big trade-offs you'll find with VTuber models, and I find this is something that I feel like not a lot of people understand, is that when you make a VTuber model, you can kind of do one or the other thing. There are many things you can do, but you can either have it look pretty at every single angle, or you can make it extremely expressive. So if a model is extremely expressive, it is prone to potentially looking a little funky at some angles. For example, if I lose tracking... Oh, I didn't lose tracking in a weird way that time. Let me see. A couple weird little breaks. But it allows me a lot of range of motion. I have a lot of range of motion, and my face is very flexible. I can do a lot of expressions. However, if you look at HoloLive, all of their models are really pretty from every single angle, but they're not super expressive. So it's kind of a trade-off. A bit different. The pilot switched before, and it was quite the experience. I did. So there was actually a stream where Gabi Lynn and I traded models because I made her current model. So you could see what my model looked like on Gabi's face, what Gabi's model looked like on my face. And it's very cool. It's very, very cool. It's very different. Because naturally my face is a lot more subdued than Gabi's. Gabi is high energy, bouncy, with a whole bunch of like movement everywhere. However, I move very slow, old, and a lot more word for it. Not composed. That's not quite the word I'm looking for. Gabi is composed in a different way. But I move with a lot lower energy. My energy is definitely lower than her. I absolutely adore your style of rigging. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gabi did a good work on the bounciness. Gabi is very bouncy. And it's great. Can't have both. This is why we can't have nice things. You could have both. The downside is it's very hard to get both. Or have a middle road, if that makes sense. I'd say efficient? Yeah. Artawolf, I want to get into this, but I'm broke. Well, the good news is, if you'd like, you can absolutely do it yourself. It's not actually too expensive to make a VTuber model yourself. I would say if you can afford the programs, which is about... The program you need for Live 2D, so rigging the model, is about $100 for a year. But you can use it for free for 42 days, or use a limited version for free for ever. And then if you have a drawing program, all you need to do is learn how to draw it. And it's not simple, but it is very learnable, very approachable. So you just need a drawing program that can convert files to Photoshop, and then a Live 2D rigging program, which is Live 2D Cubism. And then you need the software to project it, which is VTube Studio, and a camera. It can really be whatever camera, such as webcam, Android, iPhone. I think I have hiccups. Oh no! I have hiccups! But yeah, there's so many different ways you can do it. And the entry point is fairly low, as far as I've seen. It's $14.99 a month? Yeah, so it's $14.99 a month. There are some free versions that are much more limited. You can't do as much with them, but still you can make a model with them. But yeah. This is so much cheaper than the software that pilots use. Not a complaint, just something that I noticed. Yeah, it's different for everybody, like, depending on what kind of model you're going for. Because, personally, I find the barrier to entry for 3D is harder, but cheaper. Because Blender is free, you can get Unity for free. But there's a lot of documentation. Not familiar with 3D spaces, it can be really tricky to learn. Whereas with 2D models, such as my own, All you need to do is know how to draw and know how to rig. And rigging you can very easily learn from tutorials online. Very, very simple. At least I do. My brain latched onto it. Some people may find it a bit more difficult. You're not a fish, honey? I am not. I am not, but that's okay. Oh. Honey, you were the first goblin that caught my attention. Ah! Hello. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I do Blender because I can't draw. See, here's the thing. For some people, Blender works better with their brain than drawing. And that is really cool to me. Because to me, having 2 dimensions is so much simpler than having 3 dimensions. I don't know why it works better in my brain. But for some reason, it does. But for some people, they're like, yeah, I can rotate this in a 3-dimensional space, and it makes sense. Okay, magic brain, I guess. Jeez, that is impressive. Would you recommend starting out as a PNG tuber or 2D for semi-beginner artists? I would highly recommend starting out as a PNG tuber. For multiple reasons. One of them, extremely cheap. Very, very cheap. I think it's only... I don't use PNG Tuber Plus, but you can get a lot of cool motion out of a PNG Tuber for very cheap. I think it's $5, or it might be free. But yeah, the point of entry is so achievable right there. Plus, instead of going right for an expensive model, you can find out if you feel like your design represents you. You know? Because sometimes you can think something suits your design and then you'll use it and feel that it might not represent you, or you might want to change it, and that way you experiment a little before jumping headfirst into the expensive 2D or even 3D. What made you decide on a goblin? It was a character I had, and I was like, let's give it a shot. Because I used to do homebrew items with some homies before the panini, before the pandemic. And then I just wanted to try VTubing because I saw, I think, Hollow Myth happened. And once that happened, I was like, huh. Interesting. Interesting. And so I've learned how the program works. And I got inspired because I was like, well, I'm not very high energy for a streamer. I'm not particularly, like, chatty or even, like, I didn't have confidence in myself and feel like I had the ability to stream. And then I saw Inomai, Ina. And she was an art streamer, and I was like, oh, she's a very soft-spoken art streamer. It's kind of got my level of energy, and be okay with that, you know? So maybe, even if nothing comes of it, maybe I could try. I could give it a shot. So, I did. And the result was not what I expected. The result was very much not what I expected. On my debut, apparently someone shared my Twitter post where that said I was debuting on iFunny, which I did not even know existed. And I was expecting like 2 people. I was like, my friend won't show up, and maybe one other friend might show up, you know? So I was like, maybe 2 people will be here. I don't gotta be nervous. There were 130 people at my debut. You gotta understand, I'm not a public speaker. I'm not a public speaker. It was so funny. I was like, where did all of you come from? Where did you come from? And then someone was like, I saw you on iFunny, and I was like, I don't know what iFunny is. I've never heard of that. What is it? Is it like a show? Like, how does it work? It's wild. But yeah, like, because I have performance anxiety. Even now, to this day, I still do, and I'm working on getting past it and getting through it. Thankfully, I've gotten more confident because I've found a way to talk that helps my brain, and it works. But right out the gate, I don't know. I don't know what happened. The fact that it was iFunny that made me popular, I don't know. I still don't even really know what iFunny is. Is it a meme site? What is it? Interesting. Our dynamic voice is good for aspiring VTubers. I ask because I tend to do character voices and radio voice. Yeah, that is a very cool skill. If you have a lot of control over your voice, that is great. Missed you. Your model's so cute and expressive. I love the ears. Thank you. Made it myself. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Understanding Blender easily kind of makes sense if you think about how you spend your life looking around at 3D world. I mean, true. Johnny, wait, did you call the pandemic a panini? Yeah. I kind of mix it up every once in a while, and I'm like, yes, the panini. The panini happened. The panini. Everyone, holy crap, it's a cute goblin, and then went feral. I guess so. See, here's the thing when I debuted. I was like, you know what? Expectations, low. I'm going to be like, we're going to just do this and see what happens. Have fun. Because my brain was like, I don't expect anything to come of this. I expect to potentially try using a type of software that I really, really find interesting. I love making models and doing art. So this is potentially a new medium to learn while I am going through the panini, you know, the pandemic. And things changed very quickly. Zindale, gotta jump back into work. It's been crazy busy this week and I'm trying not to break. Have a wonderful stream and the rest of your night if I miss you. No worries, Zindale. Have a good shift. You take it easy. But yeah, Almighty Bruh, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Bruh. Good day, honey. Good news. I solved my D&D problems of not finding anyone to play with it by joining a D&D club in my high school. I hope it goes well. I hope you have a lovely time. That's good. That's good. I didn't know that D&D club existed in high school. I know that some of my friends... The first time I played D&D was in high school with a couple of my friends. Such nerds. We would go into our empty classroom and then play it after school. And the teacher was cool with it. He was like, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I trust you guys. And I was so glad that the teacher likes us. Chicken Nugget also called it a panini once. Do you know his shorts? Yeah, I think I know Chicken Nugget. Very cute, like, Labrador shorts, right? Hello, Hopeful Faye. Thing happened and the world was never the same. Thomas, you inspire me to continue drawing? I hope you're enjoying drawing. Also, I think, was it Ectoplasm that was also like, I started drawing because of you? If so, that's awesome. I mean, I hope you're enjoying it. Drawing can be very rewarding and very hard at the same time, so don't get discouraged. Excuse me. It's also a nice way to stand up from all the girls with anime ears. Says me, a girl with anime ears. Yeah, I do actually like VTubers with animal ears. It's very fun what you can do when you rig them. You can rig some very, very expressive ears. Pretty cool. Alright, also I'm hanging out with Effie. I don't know what that means. But okay. Also, Richard, please don't laugh. Pretty. Please. Okay. We don't know if she's lagging. We don't know. I mean, if you ever need help from stage fright and performance anxiety, I have some tips for my own personal journey that might be able to help. You're more than welcome to share them. Then everything changed. The Cat Nation. My high school had a D&D club, but I was always too busy with theater to be able to partake. Theater kid. The theater kids were always really cool. I never did theater, but I loved hanging out around the theater kids. Maybe my brain was like, perhaps if I hang out with the theater kids, their confidence and charm will rub off on me. And so I joined the IT crew a little bit and would help out behind the scenes with just like a little bit of stuff. I don't know if it made me more confident, but the theater kids made me laugh. And so it was a good time. Meta, you're cutting out? Okay, let me check this out. I have to speak up. Let me turn my... Oh, wait. Let me see my filters. I might need to remove... What was it? Noise gate or noise suppression? I'll turn off noise suppression and see how that goes. Maybe that will solve it? Yes, did I miss the start stream? That's okay. I haven't even gotten to the art part yet. Let me know if this is... Something's off with the audio because I'm playing around with the noise suppression. I have noise suppression, noise gate, and compressor right now. So should be fine if I just turn off noise suppression. Noise gate I think I have to turn off for singing though. Can I up the gain? Oh, I can up the gain. Okay. Sure. Y'all don't mind? Don't mind if I do. Make myself louder. There we go. You see, I got it. Thank you for the posture check. Also, King Booyah, thank you for the resub. Happy 30 months. Oh, good stretch. Also, yeah, if y'all like art, check out Nisei. Nisei's been drawing some very cool muscular ladies recently. Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Personally, I'm a fan. Also, Grave Protector, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna sip some of my tea. It's not really tea, I guess. It's like honey and orange. Oh, good stuff. You say so awesome and skilled and talented. Nisei, hey, you've been watching. Yeah. I do tend to lurk quite a bit in streams. Like, oftentimes I'll be lurking in my friends' streams because I'm like, I don't want to interrupt. I just want to enjoy the vibes. I love listening in the background. What was I missing? Oh! Gekitsu, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. That's tea. I think my dad got really into tea at some point. Like, at some point in his life, he was like, I'm going to get extremely into tea. And I was like, okay, father, that sounds fine. That's what a well-adjusted adult who has nothing to do with his spare time will do. Play pickleball and be really into tea. Understandable. And so, I remember I put, like, fruit, like, I put lemon and honey and ginger into a tea, and he's like, that's not tea, it's cha. And I was like, what is cha? And I was like, father, let me look this up. Cha tea. I don't know if it's called cha, it was something else, but it's just like, it's not technically a tea, it's like a mix of like, it's not chai either. My dad was like, this is not technically tea, and I was like, alright, know-it-all, I'm still gonna sip it. Cha is tea, that's what I mean. But like, he was like, it's not technically tea. Okay, father. Okay. Cha is just tea in Japanese, yeah. Cha is tea, just different dialect. That's what I thought, yeah. Maybe I'm remembering the word wrong. I might legitimately be remembering the word wrong, so take it with a grain of salt. But also, Cheshire Cat Eyes, thank you for the resub. Happy 36 months, happy 3 years. Nothing wrong with simply enjoying a stream? Yeah. I am a serial lurker when it comes to streams. So, like, I'll hang out in my homie streams and a couple people I admire streams and just, like, work and not really, like, I won't participate, but I am a lurker, for sure. What's your favorite teas? I like herbal teas, like Bengal spice tea, which is kind of chai. Bengal spice tea is good, very good. Oh, I love the smell of coffee, the taste of coffee, the smell of coffee is all so good. But I cannot handle caffeine. I can't handle it. It's just, I get headaches if I have too much caffeine. Basically, like background music while you work. Yeah, exactly. I guess he got into tea, like how he got into shaving. Yes. Yes, Jedi, you are correct. It's the same. Fifth, so the first tip for getting over stage fright performance anxiety. You don't. Oh. Okay. It will always be with you. Second tip, the anxiety comes from being conscious of yourself. It's a long journey to learn how to get over it, but it all starts with learning how to get out of your own head. So, interesting you mentioned that myth, and I think I brought it up a stream ago, where... Honey, can you send me those vocal warms? Also, did you do them? I did absolutely do them. I will have to... So I can actually do them for you because Dingus made a recording for me, so it's a very personal video. I don't know if Dingus has made the video public. So I don't know if Dingus would want me sharing it around because it has Dingy's face in it. So... But basically, the 3 vocal warm-ups that Dingy gave me was like... I get embarrassed doing it, so I have to do it in a pillow sometimes. But I thought they were just the ones you found online. My bad. No worries, Meta. Absolutely. You didn't know. Don't sweat it. You're okay. But it's basically like horse noises where it's like... Wow, it does that with my eyes. What the... Oh, because it's tracking the smile and frown. Jeez, it's sensitive. But yeah, you basically do that, like, the horse sound for a little bit for, like, a bunch of long breaths. Lip trills, yeah. That one actually is very tough for me to do because my lips are ticklish. My lips are ticklish, so every time I do that, I smile, meaning that I can't finish it. Like, I'll go... You get used to it eventually? Yeah, the more I do it, the more used to it I get, and the more I have to go like, I cannot laugh. I am a pillar of stone. You cannot make me laugh. But occasionally I do break. The other one that he gave me was like, okay, it sounds like a sprinkler, like those old sprinklers, but you just go with your teeth together. You go with a bunch of breaths. And that's for breath control, apparently. I'm just giving you the abridged version. I am not a professional. These are just the tips that Dingy gave me, and I may not even be representing it properly. And the last one was vocal sirens. I won't do it in the mic because it's pretty loud, but it's based. I'll do it quietly, where you just you straighten your back and using one full breath, you go woo woo wee. All the way as low as you can. And you do that a bunch of times. So, because it sounds like a siren. I get extremely self-conscious when I do this, even if I am alone. To the point where, I won't be able to do it too properly without having to take breaks and going like, I sound like a fool. I'm making such silly noises. And I'm like, no, this is how it works. This is proper vocal warm up. Yep, top of the range to bottom of the range. Yeah, you go from the top to the bottom. Jeff, yeah, this is basically what my vocal coach taught us what to do. Yeah. Helpless. I've been wanting to learn to draw for years, but I always fold before even starting, honestly. I think potentially setting the bar a little lower for drawing might help you. Like, instead of drawing a full piece, draw little smiley faces everywhere. Draw eyes, little cats, cute stuff. Emerald Skyline. Caffeine puts me to sleep is annoying. That is a symptom of ADHD, apparently. Also, Dragonator, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the 100 shinies. I can't control my hand to draw and save my life, but 3D in general makes sense to me, and pushing and pulling vertices and surfaces feels much more forgiving. I don't feel like my hand is fighting me to do like I want to draw. You might just have 3D brain. That's cool. I can understand lurking. I'll admit that I avoid super large popular streamers. 1,000 plus viewers are a no-go for me since it just gets overwhelming. I just don't read chat. I would just, like, sometimes I'll hang out in Zens or, like, VShoujos or other indie streamers and just go, like, I'm just here for the vibe. They're having fun. Spiteful. It keeps freezing every once in a while. You might just need to refresh. But clearly you weren't in band because I never get embarrassed after being in band. I was not in band, no. I just did strings when I was a kid. So I did violin when I was very young. When I was like 10, I learned violin. Honestly, I want to try again. I went and found my violin because my aunt has it because she's using it for her kids. But it's so small, and I did not realize it was a baby violin. It was a little kid violin, and so like when I was holding it, I'm like, this thing's so tiny. I was such a tiny little guy. I was a tiny little guy. You were saying something before about getting out of your head. Oh, yes. Thank you for the reminder, Bith. But yeah, one of the ways I want to try getting out of my head is to make a 3D model. Doesn't have to be complex, but I want to do VR streams where I can try doing like, I can hang out with some homies in VR chat and they can teach me dance moves. That was legitimately something I wanted to try because my thought is maybe if I don't see myself with my flesh dancing and I instead see a cute little avatar I made, perhaps then my brain won't like crumple into itself and start going like, oh, I'm gonna throw the best talent show this town's ever seen. I'm gonna throw the best talent show this town's ever seen. But yeah, it's a fun thought because it's a way that I can hang out with my friends. But I just gotta get the model set up, which is why I've been desperately trying to watch every Blender tutorial that I can find and trying to understand Blender and putting bones in for VR chat. I don't want to make a really complex model. I just want to make a simple little model so that I can be a little guy in VR. VR sounds so fun, but I can't afford it yet. Yeah, I need to figure out how it's done. And most of the time I go to like Gary for this stuff because Gary has a 3D model set up and kind of understands it better. And so I'm trying to figure out what tech works really good, because I've heard mixed results from mixed things. Like, I've heard Verve is the most commonly used, but it tends to break. I have heard that there are gloves that are really good, but sometimes they tend to overheat and burn you. And I'm like, okay, I'm not about that. So it's just, I have to do so much research and find out what works for me. You know, I actually bought a VR headset yesterday. I hope it works. I hope it's good. But yeah, Johnny, it would be really cool. I think... So when I was a kid, I think I might have told this already. Also, I'm going to start doing art soon. Just went and played in front of, I think, 10K people? This was a college field and it was packed. Dang! That's insane! Sunlit, I understand completely about not being able to draw. My nerves and my hands are too shaky, so I do creative writing instead. Made an entire fantasy set. Cool. Johnny's there with us, so we shall behave. Yeah! But yeah. Such a cute and adorable outfit you got. Thank you, Johnny York. Honey, you could ask Pumpkin for her opinion about Sony. Oh yeah, because I think Gary also uses Mokopi, and since they seem to use it, and the way from what I've seen, it looks excellent. It looks great. I don't know how they use it, so I'll have to ask them for the setup. But legitimately, hanging out with Pumpkin and like asking Pumpkin for help, or even Gary, depending on how busy Pumpkin is and how busy Gary is, because VTubers are busy, man. VTubers are busy. I have some emails that I have to respond to that I keep forgetting about because I keep getting distracted by the next busy thing. But yeah. I hope so. I forgot to mention I ordered it online at Rice Tuesday. Ooh, nice. Use a simple little B model. True, but that's not really a VR chat model. It's a 2D model. Overheat and burn you. We did it, Dr. Octavius. The power of the sun in the palm of your hand. They're just as wonderful as they are busy, though. Yeah. VTubers are constantly busy working on their next project. It's hard to explain how long a simple VTuber model project takes, because it is different for everyone. Some people can get a model and debut up running in like a month. Some people, it takes 6 months. For me, I am the second one. I take 6 months because I do a lot of prep, a lot of design work. I do all the rigging and art myself, so you're gonna end up with a little bit more of a wait, but it'll be what I want. What are we drawing today? We are working on Pajama Toad's model. Thank you for the reminder, Nisei. Why don't we switch over to art? Time, art, time. Let me just make sure everything is set up. I'm quite certain it is. Yes, it is. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, then we switch. Peter, please don't. Okay, good. Ooh. We're good. Become smaller. Small. A little teeny. There we go. Oh, scooch over a tiny bit, actually. There we are. Alright. I think I need to be smaller so y'all can see Pajama Toad a bit better. Excellent. And the redeems are going wild. Okay. Let me just... Okay, yeah. These are catching up. Art time. Art time. Art time. Let's get my music going. Let's start with some high energy to just start getting into it. But I'll show y'all the difference as far as what we've done. Thank you for the lurk, Astroma. Also, hi, Death Dom, and welcome in. So, oh, thank you, Jasper. I'll get to that in just a moment. The main difference from last stream, if I remember correctly, is I have done the eyes. I finished up the eyes. So, they look around. I've done the expressions. It could be angry, happy, sad. I've done a blush. And then I did a mouth off stream, I believe. So, look at them. Look at them. They're chatting. They're chatting away. Look at them. They have such a big wide smile. Ah, or they're sad. Open up your mouth. Ah. Oh. But yeah, I did a mouth. I figured I'd do that off stream just because I felt like it. I was feeling it. It was nice. D&D, if you need opinions about glove, Fofamit would have a lot of opinions. Yeah, I've seen Fofamit stuff. Very, very, very interesting. Good stuff to learn from. Also, fear and field narrative. Can I ask why you chose Beautiful Goblin as your avatar? What was the inspiration? Had created a homebrew with some friends, and this was my character. And so, I decided to make a VTuber out of it. Just for fun. Vivi's crazy, but she doesn't sleep. Vivi does not sleep. Vivi needs to rest. Honey, how do you feel about rap songs? Are there any that you like? I don't mind rap. It's pretty fun. I think I don't put too much in there, but I do like it. Stroma, thank you for the breathe redeem. Let me know if the music's too quiet. I think it's quiet for my little ears. Instantly louder. When your dog's chewing on something and you definitely didn't give it a snack recently. What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? Spit it out. Whimsical. 15% lower? Gotcha. Thank you for telling me. That a little better? Honey Hypes, there's a secret behind how you shade your model? Not really. No secrets as far as I can tell. It's just a shading technique I learned. Code Zipper's so cute. Yeah, we can make it wiggle. We're gonna make it wiggle. It's gonna be cute. Did I breathe? Thank you for the Strom for the breathe. And Jasper, thank you for the 100 shinies. Mental health still poo-poo Garbo, so lurk again. Everyone tell Honey she cute and adorable and loved and wonderful. Don't let her forget. Never let her forget. Also, Twitch Mobile sucks. Twitch Mobile is rough. Yeah. But thank you, Jasper. You take care of your mental health. Absolutely prioritize it. It's really important. Myth. I guess I have my volume really low. Oh, gotcha. Wiggliest model in the West. I'm probably gonna have to leave. I'm trying to do my homework but can't focus on anything. Probably just gonna leave and help me focus. No worries, Spiteful. You absolutely do what you gotta to focus. Just like me, I tend to listen to really high intensity music to focus on working. So, different for everybody. You do what you gotta. Look, welcome in. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I raise my screen a little bit so that I'm looking a bit more on the camera. There we go. I think I'm looking a bit more at this camera now. Still looks like my eyes are a little bit shut, so I'm gonna lower my camera real quick. That was one thing I got annoyed with last time, is that my camera kind of kept looking down. So hopefully this won't turn my phone off. Please don't, please don't. Yes, okay. There we go. Okay, this should be a little better. Yeah, my eyes aren't fully closed now. Okay, that's not bad. Note to self, skeleton model with rattling eyes and socket. That could be fun. That could be pretty fun. Honestly, great idea, Jeff. Shading technique. Does it include a mix of airbrush and solid colors? Either way, I can help but love how your model works. Thank you. I just use a classic drawing brush and then blur. That's the most of the technique. Like judging with those with those eyes. I see what you're doing over there. Hi, Morin. How's it going? Hey, loving. I got a tool for glass blowing, but I discovered part of it is made of lead. Oh. Don't know exactly what to do about that because my studio has an absolute zero lead policy. I would tell them that. I would tell them as soon as you find out. Honestly. What's your opinion on book writing? Because I'm writing a book and having trouble writing. My opinion is writing is hard. Good luck. It is tricky, but it's cool. It's a very hard skill. Thinking when I make a model doing smithing, bear, or owl theme. Ooh. Trouble I'm having right now is naming. Naming is tricky. You can absolutely... I would recommend trying to find the name before finalizing the design. But yeah, absolutely, naming can be tricky. Especially for a VTuber. And you say, never get tired of how expressive this new model is. All the hard work came out wonderfully. Yippee! That's high praise coming from Nisei. Everyone heard it. Drawing so beautiful. Thank you. I did not draw all of this model. I drew a good chunk of the face, but the body, for the most part, is Pajama Toad themselves. They drew it. I did a little bit of rendering, a little bit of face editing to make the eyes a bit more my style. Pajama Toad is very cool, and I was like, hey, would you be okay if I made a couple adjustments? I'll show you it before I actually adjust it. And they were very cool. They were just like, yeah, absolutely. Show me what you got. And I showed them what I got, and they were like, yeah, that's great. And I was like, yippee! I'm glad. Hi, Zoran, how's it going? Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I think you were playing, was it 40K? It's the 40K game, right? Yeah, that one. How is it? How are you liking it? I've heard that performance-wise, it has a couple problems with enemies being invisible if you choose a low performance. But aside from that, I've heard it's really fun. Out of all the animated movies, shows, etc. you've seen, which has your favorite art style? Ooh. Prince of Egypt or Sinbad. Those two are probably my favorites. Although I do love Kung Fu Panda. And How to Train Your Dragon is really good. There's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. Mostly DreamWorks movies, honestly. DreamWorks, I'm probably gonna like it. Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? Ooh. I don't eat much fast food, honestly, so I haven't been to a Popeyes or a Chick-fil-A in years. Like, actual years. Dang. That was an awesome movie. Loved it. It's so good. I love Eris, the goddess of discord. Ugh, she's great. She's gorgeous. So cool. So cool. She would absolutely kill me given the chance. I would not last. I would not make it. Darn, I like it, but I have a history with its series. It's simple killing stuff game, so it helps scratch the itch. Oh, good. Also, if y'all would like to see a very cool wizard play some 40K, y'all check out Zoran. Let me just... Don't look at me! Wait, one sec. Too late. No, I misspelled it! No, I missed an E! 1 second, nobody look. Don't look! I missed my shot! Fail speller. I cast illiterate. You say, oh, Eris with her wavy hair fully animated. Oh, yes, that one. Spelling bee failure. No. I'm never gonna recover from this one, gamers. We see the mistake. Nuh-uh. You see nothing. These peepers saw nothing. Don't embarrass me in front of my kid. Don't embarrass me in front of my MB kid. And that's how she lost the championship. Ugh. Bait. Stream we see. There is nothing y'all don't see on stream. For shame. Shameful. Oh yes, I forgot to say when I did the brows while y'all weren't looking. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. A little bit of wiggle. I'm gonna see if they like it. If they don't like it, I can remove it. But like, I think it adds a little extra motion to the face. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Streaming, your shoes are untied. Nuh-uh. Definitely didn't just look at my not shoe-wearing feet. You like, nuh-uh! 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 You clot. Nuh-uh! Chat, help. I'm fighting a short wizard and I'm losing. I'm fighting a little wizard in my chat and I'm losing. It happens, you can bounce back? I hope so. I hope so. How else am I gonna impress the other VTubers? Why is the goblin so cute? What do you mean? I don't get it. Destin, thank you for the 300 shinies. Here are some shinies to try to distract the wizard. Scatter it on the ground. Maybe wizards are like vampires. You drop crystals around and they have to count each one before they can do anything. A wizard again? It's always wizards. It's always been wizards. How do you feel about wizards? I hate them because I ain't them. They're too smart for me. Easy to outsmart me. Intelligence, my lowest skill. Maybe. What is my lowest stat, actually? I don't know. Honey's the weakness for wizards. I know a mage. I know a mage, I don't know if that counts. A little different. Height. What are these two toddlers doing fighting in the corner? Don't worry about them. They're having their own beef. Listen, there's an advantage to losing a fight with a little wizard. Your excuse is literally a wizard did it. True. But how about you're a wizard too? You magic up, be honest. Oh, bones. I'm a bone wizard, but that's not the same as an actual wizard. Alright. Let's give this little guy some deformation generator or mesh generators. I could probably stand to do that much. Yeah. Oh wow. I'm just using the auto generator. I gotta get back to work. Hope you have a good stream. You too, Zoran. You take it easy. I hope good luck with work. It's good to see ya. Bone Wizard was my name in college. Can you do tricks with them? Are you an archaeologist? What kind of fun tricks do they let you do with bones? Honey gave you those bones. She could take them away too. I gave you these bones. I can take them just as easily. Wait. Let's see. Yeah, probably dexterity, but even then you have at least 12 dexterity. I'm quite dexterous. Here's the thing. I don't know if D&D stats work in real life because I'm quite strong. My constitution is quite high. My dexterity's pretty dang good. I catch a lot of things before they fall. Let's see. I'm intelligent enough to know how to make VTubers. I think I'm wise enough to not put a tomato in a fruit salad. I'm pretty strong. You know what? My strength might have gone down. It's been a little bit since I've done some heavy lifting. Dang. Sounds like they're bone. Currently in university for archaeology, anthropology, so I'm excited to work with this bone this year. Let's go! I wonder how... Because I know that archaeology is extremely fascinating. And like, as far as I remember, in modern day, because you may not be unearthing as many things, like bones and dinosaurs, though you may, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they hire archaeologists to check a site before they dig for a lot of projects. Is that correct? Low in cooking skills? I'm okay at cooking, actually. I'm not bad at it. It's been a little bit. I need to get better at cooking, but I'm alright at it. Wish our stats didn't go down after we hit them to a certain point. Do they need to go down? I don't think they gotta. Honey has them Gestalt epic stats. Bowler hat, such innocence. I don't think that's what they meant by bone wizard, honey. Nuh-uh. I put bones in the model, like magic. Bone wizard. Quite intelligent. Thank you. So what you're saying is you rolled high on each stat. I must have. Honey, you can catch things, but how many times have you tripped on nothing, and how many times have you caught that you dropped? A lot of the times, actually. I have not tripped on nothing in... I don't think I've ever tripped on nothing. I've always caught myself if I miss a step on, like, going down the stairs. I don't even yelp. I don't know. Also, dinos aren't a part of our umbrella term of anthropology. Oh, really? Cool. Well, I like the idea of a bone fairy being a grown-up tooth fairy. She takes your bones. Be wary. Alright, I think that's all the hair pieces. Oh, wait, nope. The stray hair. Let's do standard for this one. Alright. We're gonna do the back hair physics. Or the hair back physics. And then we're going to do... We're gonna leave the head angles for now. See, we got body. Let's leave that. So we're gonna have... There's 4 pieces... Oop, I missed that piece. I'm just gonna auto it, because I don't need to make it too complex for the hair. Did I miss one? Sideburn. I could just make that a little bit wider. Or not wider. A little bit visible. Let's see, I've done the side hair. Oh, missed this side hair. That happens. Got the bang, got the high. Oh. Ah, the highlight. That's the one. Okay. Bang, highlight, bang. Okay, so it's going to be there. Hold your hand. Okay, so this is the line art. Perfect, okay. Just wanna hold your hand. Wanna hold your hand. Wanna hold your hand. Yeah, so what I did is I forgot to merge these layers, so for now, I'm going to temporarily put them into one art mesh and then replace them afterwards with a single piece. Because I don't want to go to the old Photoshop file yet. I'm going to find all the parts that don't work or are missing and then do it all at once. So I'll just have to make note of that on paper. No. Model so cute. Thank you, Wingweaver. Deoxy Nerd. For your commission work, what do you do for payment? I've been curious on how streamers like yourself do payment safely without revealing info. So, if you have a business PayPal, you can send invoices that do not have your address or your name. You can set up your business name and your business address. And so you put it there. That way, you can I think you can also make it so your address doesn't show up because it's an online business. So that's how we do it without doxing ourselves. I had to do a bunch of tests just to make sure. And so I kept invoicing a lot of the goofballs and go like, hey, here's a $1 invoice. If you pay it, do you see any information? And they'd be like, yes, I see this. And I'm like, okay, I gotta try it again. Here's another $1 invoice. Please pay it. And they're like, yeah, okay. This one works. I don't see your stuff. And I'm like, perfect. Here's your $2 back. Space Princess. Archaeology is looking at human culture using and finding artifacts. Anthropology is a study of humans. Yes, we have people who work with animals and stuff for looking at human life long ago. But yeah, dinosaurs don't count. Oh! Honey, have you seen High School Musical? I might have as a kid, like really, really young. But I don't really recall a whole bunch. I know some very funny memes from it that have survived, but yeah. Out of quick curiosity, what's the ruling on plugging friendos in chat? I would rather you didn't. Thank you for asking, though. Red Star, thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? But welcome in. I hope you had a lovely stream. What were y'all up to? But yeah, thank you for asking, beloved owl. That's a very kind thing of you to do, rather than just plug it right away. But yeah, just for the sake of keeping chat on task. Plus, I don't know that about your friends. Yeah, please do not plug other people in chat. No worries, and thank you for asking. Hi, Rez. Howdy. How was Doom, Rez? Hi, Vessel. You scared me. Thank you for the 20 gifted subs. How's it going? Pestle strikes again. A Pestle has arrived. It always catches me by surprise when Pestle arrives. Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely day. All good. We're good. I'm gonna open up my human model file to reference the hair. 15-hour workday, just got home? Oh dang, I hope you're resting. I hope you're having a lovely time. But 15-hour workday. Jeez, thank you so much. You're doing the original Doom. Oh, I'm getting tilted. Oh. I hope you had a good time, but yeah. Sometimes it's fun to get tilted. I think. Whew. But thank you for trusting me with your community. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name's Honey. Today we're just chilling, doing a work stream, taking it easy. We're probably gonna be working on this more tomorrow too, so just taking it easy. Debating whether I should riz the Gobbo or no. I mean, personally, I wouldn't recommend it because I've heard quite a few. But you're more than welcome to be a light in chat and have fun. Tesla is the Beetlejuice of Honey streams, except you don't need to say their name. Just shows up. Surprises me every time. It's fascinating. Have a good rest, Iceman. Honey, are you made of shinies? Because you're sparkling in a way that's impossible to ignore. Ooh. Ooh. Very good, actually. Aware of the opponent. There was degree of fun in the tiltedness? Okay, so long as you're having a little bit of fun, Rez. That's the important thing. Taking it easy and chilling, all fun. But also, sometimes getting angry at a game. Can be entertaining. Can be fun to do. Alright, what was I about to do? Right. I was about to check on how the hair works. If I remember correctly, I'm going to do 4 parameters for each one of these hair pieces, then offset the physics pendulums. If you don't understand what that means, that's okay. I can explain it as I go, which it will take a while. I don't think I'm going to do the physics settings today, but I'm going to prepare the physics to be put into the physics setting. The back hair. Let's do... Maybe I'll add one more. Let's add another one. Call it back hair 4. What? I did not name that correctly. Wish my keyboard wouldn't double the O's randomly. Ah, sorry. Pencil save. Thank you for the reminder. I did save. I know what I want. I'll love it. I gotta skedaddle just a sec, but thank you all for an awesome first stream experience. Have fun, hydrate, keep that posture up, and keep spreading the love. Catch y'all later next time. See you later, Al beloved. I'm streaming tomorrow, so maybe. If your cardiologist might disagree. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Oshki. If I had shiny for every time you made me smile, you'd be the richest goblin in the land. But wouldn't you have the shiny? You'd be the richest person in the land. The only time gaming isn't as fun is when you encounter those stress-inducing moments. See, here's the thing. I love Sekiro. Sekiro is one of my absolute favorite games. So perhaps... I just like those adrenaline rush moments, you know? Alright, did I add... I did. Excellent. Want to add one more of these. we're going to create this. Alright, now time to do the physics. How would I keep the shinies? Of course, to give them to you. Thank you, that's kind of you to say. Probably keep some for yourself, though. Take care of yourself. Also, Mikui, thank you for the earwiggles. Also, Goblin Dad, hi! Art's going good. Just rigging today. I saw you in Gobby's chat a while back. How you doing? Or not a while back, like a couple days ago? Goblin Papa. Are you a math lesson? Because I'm completely fucking lost right now. Please help. I plug there. Are you a history lesson? Because I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds fascinating. Tea-loving. I cannot with Sekiro. I love the concept, the world story, but the combat just isn't for me. Thank goodness I can just watch people play it instead of doing it myself. That's fair. I love it, and I love punishing games. Like, that is... Sekiro is my kind of game. It's not for everybody, though. I do not recommend Sekiro if you enjoy a purely Dark Souls fantasy experience. If you want something different, where it forces you to parry and do timing and be essentially a rhythm game with fighting, then go for it. I do recommend it. However, if you're expecting a Dark Souls with the same mechanics, no, you are going to be much more frustrated. Or you might enjoy it. It's a hit or miss. You ever played Black Myth Wukong? Nah. Haven't played it. I've been busy. Doing good, log? Good. When you sing, it feels like the world turns into a treasure map, and I'm lost in your melody. These are smooth, Josh. Joshski. Very good, dang. I did give Sekiro a fair try, did not like it though, a bit too precise for my shaky hands. Fair. Absolutely fair. I'm never gonna be upset if someone's like, oh, I don't like this game. It's like, absolutely fair. I can't tell you what to like, you know? I gotta up the amount of the inspector and tool details. I want to make this a little. Let's put this at 4. Yeah, 4 and 4. Maybe more actually. No, I'm a 9. Alright, so we're just gonna do the hair if it goes left. And then we're gonna reflect that. Like motion. So now it goes left and right. Is this too strong? Honestly, maybe a little bit. Let's turn it down a bit. Because there are many layers. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that one. There you go. Okay, nice and subtle. We're gonna do the same thing with this. Alright, nice and subtle. Okay. Next one. Shuski. It's pronounced Joshuki. Oh, Joshuki. Joshuki. The name I created when I was like 4, my first World of Warcraft character. The name kind of stuck. Gotcha. Joshuski. Joshuski. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm back. Turns out the wireless charger I got grills my phone. Oh no. Also, hello, Dingoose. How are you doing? I was telling you, chat about the vocal warm-ups you gave me. I think it was like vocal trills, the sprinkler one, and the vocal sirens. They're very good. They're very good, Dingy. Thank you. Art time. Hello, we're pushing through. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm taking it easy, doing a little bit of art. Wishing my good friends at TwitchCon a lovely day and chilling, being safe. But yeah, Just taking it easy doing hair physics right now. Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah! It's a lovely time. Oh, it has saved my voice. The little tutorial you do, I listen to it and just go go for it because it helps. It helps to do it with someone else. I get very self-conscious doing it by myself. And that's not uncommon, I know, but with the horse, like it still does that with my eyes because it's tracking my mouth smiling and frowning so quickly. But when I do that, it tickles my lips. And so I smile partway through and have a tricky time doing it. But it's so good. It's so good for my voice. It's so good for my throat. I'm gonna say hi to Colt and Gary at some point. I hope it's a lovely time. Gary and many are very, very cool. I think they're pretty sweet. Alright, we're gonna go here. We're gonna just do the left hair. A little stronger on this one. Doesn't have to be too strong, but it's gotta be strong enough. Going to select motion. See, is that too strong? It might be a little too strong. Let's undo that. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna get a little more subtle with it. I think maybe this is not subtle enough. She's giggly. I'm giggly and whimsical. Having fun. Voice is like a warm fire on a cold night. So comforting and inviting. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Glad you enjoy it. I enjoyed streaming and chilling. Having a good time is nice. It's very easy to relax with y'all. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just it's so much fun sometimes that I don't end up doing work, unfortunately. So that's why I do stream work off stream too. I'll do a little less drastic here. A little more subtle. Let's do this one. There we go. Okay. Very subtle. Just adding a little extra emotion. Not a whole lot. Still, it's a good chunk of motion, so let's tone it down a bit more. Oh, our bad for being so funny and cute and handsome and having great cooking skills. Anyway, we're art buddies. We're doing the model and building a Lego set. Jedi Bob Starfighter. Nice. Oh, my mistake for being so charming and funny. Jeez. Can a little guy be silly and whimsical? Positive reinforcements make me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. Oh, good. I'm glad. Ever wish you could Google something that's happening in your own life? I misplaced something and I can't find it. Oh no! Oh, that's rough. Yeah, it can be tough when you misplace an object that you really need at the moment and you're like, but I need it now. Where is it? Where is it gone to? Please. So often for me, it's like, my wallet. I should not be losing my wallet. But it happens. There we go. Very subtle motions. Good. Good. We're going for subtlety. Alright, so next one. Going a little bit stronger with this one. I warned y'all, this is the tedious part of the process. It can be quite tedious working on this. Because this hair is shorter, I get to do a little bit of different things with it than my usual hair. I don't have to do super long physics chains, but I can. I'm probably not going to, but I'm gonna go a little different to make it a bit more bouncy and fluffy. Yeah. Epic Panda stuff, ADHD be like that. Lose focus a lot. Honey with her art gloves? It's always my art gloves. It's almost always my art gloves or my wallet. Bad ones to lose, honestly. It's okay, we know you can't help being so charming and cozy and hilarious and having great teeth and cute outfits. What do you mean, Dingus? This is getting a little too personal now. These compliments are getting a little specific. You mean you're not talking about yourself? What do you mean? What do you mean with your radio announcer voice? Your smooth as silk voice. Phantom, sorry I'm distracted today? Oh, don't even sweat it. I'm distracted all the time. Right now you're helping me so much, it's like body doubling listening to you. Only way to help ADHD person work. Yeah, body doubling do help. Sometimes I'll work in VC with some of the goopballs, and we will get a lot of work done because we'll all be sitting in silence going like, yeah, this is the time to be productive. Oh, wrong one. Thank you for the lurk, Blood Asp. What's the song in the background? Oh, it's absolutely awesome. This song is by Yama. The name is in Japanese, but it's Yama's first digital single. It was released April 16th, 2020. Yeah, if you look up Yama, it's just a guy in a purple hoodie laying backwards on the ground. But yeah, Yama is the artist. Yama's stuff is great. Honey, how much do you weigh? I want to see if I can curl you. I don't know. Legitimately, I don't step on scales. Because I don't want to obsess about my weight. Because like sometimes I find that when my family's house had a scale in it, we used to keep track of how much we weighed too much, and it would make us self-conscious. And I was like, yeah, I don't need this in my house. I don't gotta do this. Thing is, oh, I just meant your insane parrying skills and your nice shoulders, and I'm trying to pick anything and everything. Nuh-uh. What do you mean? What do you mean your Dead by Daylight skills aren't cool? Thinking about how fun it must be to be really good at Dead by Daylight and have skills like that. I swear, if I played Dead by Daylight with anyone, I feel so bad because I would know I'd be bad at playing the game, and I would get caught nearly immediately because I would not understand it. Honey is pure muscle, and it's actually the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, in disguise. Why would you out me like this? Why would you leak my secrets like this? Shuki. Voice like hidden treasure. Every note you sing sparkles with magic, pulling me in like a rare gem in the depths of a cave. It has power to transform any moment into something extraordinary, making even the quietest nights feel like an enchanting adventure. I could listen to you sing forever and still feel like I'm discovering something new with each melody. Those are some real cool, that's a very, that's a high praise. Oh my goodness, that's high praise. Dang. Thing is, consider I'm an awful survivor, and so I make up for it for trying to be funny. That is the way to do it. Listen, you can be bad at something, you just gotta be good at bits. You just gotta trick people into thinking you're fun. It's not a trick if he works. I turn down collabs where I think people really want to win and won't let me do goofy stuff. Oh, okay. Honey was stunned. Got me. Save some riz for the rest of us. Dang, yeah, right? Chat's always funnier than me and has more riz than me. Every time. Every time. Killer, however, you're mine. I'm screwed if Dingy's the killer. Absolutely screwed. Grab some friends and jump in custom games. Basically turns Dead by Daylight into hide and seek, and it's fun. Yeah. I feel like with friends, the bits can be extra funny. With friends, the collabs get extra fun. We're gonna try this out. See. I'm testing this out. I don't know if this particular parameter is gonna be used very much. It might be weaker like this, but I'm testing it out. If it doesn't work, I'll remove it. But it might add extra bounce. That could be really nice. Yeah, this song took over my life one summer. It's great. It's really good. I listened to it when I was like a kid, and it was just, it stuck with me so well. Yeah, I'm alert because I'm in the middle of D&D, but I'll have it in the background. You have fun lurking. You chill. Have fun at D&D. Sounds like the Riz is working. Shouldn't be long now. I will have gained the Gabuji. Might take a couple more high tier Rizzes though. The Rizzler. I feel like, here's the funny thing though. I feel like if someone has way more Riz than me, I'd be like, I'm sorry, you need someone who matches your Riz. I am spoiled by these compliments and I appreciate them. They do boost my confidence and my ego, which is already so large. I have a quiet, large ego. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's not an ego in the, oh, I am better than people. No. That's not the ego I got. The ego I got is like, it's hubris. It's like, I could rig a model. I could rig a complex model in a week. Just try me. And then I have to go, wait a minute. No. Don't set a week deadline. Don't do it. How many changes would you say you typically make in commissions like this one? So in terms of changes, Johnny, I don't really make many changes. So throughout the model making process, what I do is I send work in progress to the client. So after I'm done the head rigging for Pajama Toad, I will send it to them. And then they will test it out, tell me what they like and don't like, and before I proceed, they will make adjustments. So usually I allow 2 adjustment passes, if that's what you mean. Otherwise, it will cost more because it's more time. And that's not ego, that's ADHD. Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Say that, but people can stun you really easily. That's what I mean. Everyone has so much more Riz than me, and I cannot conceptualize it. I can't conceptualize isn't the right word. I cannot comprehend it. That's ADHD? Honey, your ego could be as large as our love for you, and we still think it's not enough to match your cuteness. Thank you. You got DPS, but no defense. Glass cannon, baby. Honey has really great Riz when the opportunity presents itself. She's definitely said a couple things that I wasn't prepared for. I am, like, y'all may not suspect it based on how much of a yapper I am. Woo. Wide. Y'all may not expect it based on how much of a yapper I am on stream. But in social situations, I am actually the quiet friend. I'm the one that sits quietly, but if I see an opportunity, a potential bit, a tiny smidge of this could be funny if I say it, I will do it. I will take advantage of the opportunity. I'm an opportunistic sort of comedian. If I can see that? Nah, yeah. I see. Yeah, it just generally meant in any way that could be considered change by you, by the commissioning. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I do change commissions. In terms of adjustments, yeah. In terms of doing model rigging, generally, just by the nature of how models work, I do make a lot of decisions because the client may not understand exactly what I do and why I do it. Because, like, a client may not understand why I make different parameters for each hairpiece. So instead of going over it individually with a client, they trust me. And so I send them the updates so they can tell me if they like it or not. Also, be French, thank you for the 100 shinies. She may be a quiet goblin, but she's also a gremlin. Gremlin. That's what makes it hit even harder. She goes from chill to insert humbity tongue piece, and it's baffling. Yeah. I cannot stress enough. Dingy, my friends, they are constantly doing bits in the best possible way. They're so funny, so quick, and I will just be like, I will just wait for my time because there's so many good bits that I'm just laughing at. Bowler hats. Since everyone's commenting, can you rate my previous highlighted message? I don't know if I'll rate it, but I'll look at it because it was highlighted. Make even the most bitter moments in life sweet. I mean, who doesn't like a little honey in their tea? Ooh. Ooh. That's nice. Ooh. Honey and tea is very good. You could choose a fantasy boyfriend, which race would it be? Ape Sapien. Myth knew. Myth knew exactly. It would be Ape Sapien. My mods know. Homie. If y'all know anything, y'all know I love my man Abe. I love him so, so much. I just want him to be happy. All these things you say is pretty similar to how ADHD havers is. Yeah, Meta? Yeah, it sure does sound like it, huh? Isn't it cha? Tea? Tea. Right, what was I doing? You know, we've seen you get distracted when drawing fish folk. I should get back into that. I should get back into drawing fish folk. Honestly, maybe I'll just get back to drawing Ape Sapien. Oh, yes, good idea, Pestle. Drill S. The classics. Isn't that the mods know? It's just a mod that was quicker than the rest of us. That's true. That's true. All of my mods know. But I think so does the rest of chat. That's all I said. What did I do for Y? I go to that bangs. This one is bang XY. Bang strand. This one? No, that's a strand. I'm referencing this so I can remember. Reference your work if you need to, gamers. So we have the expand and contract. We have different expand and contract. Let's just do this one, I think. And then the stretch. So we have wider, squish. Okay. We have wider. Also, Paco Power, thank you for the resub. Happy 2-year anniversary to you. Hello. I don't know how to speak Japanese, so. There we go. Okay. A little bit more. They want this hair nice and bouncy. How did I not get the honey stream notification this time? It happens sometimes. Twitch is a little silly sometimes. Also, hi Pajama, how's it going? How tall is your OC? I think it would be fun to draw some fan art of OC. Is that okay? Yeah, absolutely. You're more than welcome to. I'm about 3'5". So, I'm a little short. But that's okay. Welcome on in, Pajama Toad. If y'all want to see who this model is for, there they are. They're right there. I'll be working on their model tomorrow, too. Because usually when I start, I get on a good roll. Oh, wow. Ooh, Shinigami. Sorry, I got really focused on the art. One sec. I'm in a good headspace for it. Let's go! Ride the wave, ride the wave, ride the wave. Y'all ever get that where it's sometimes your focus just wanes, but then you lock in without meaning to? That happens quite a bit. Wow, 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 wow. Eric Strike, hi honey, I was wondering something. Do you ever do art raffles on Twitter? No, I've been much too busy to do art raffles. Which is too bad, because art raffles can be pretty fun. I don't have enough time to do art raffles right now. And I remember I did it really early when I was a VTuber because I wanted to practice making models. So I did a raffle based on Okay, stretch end down, squish end up. Okay. Because I want to practice making models, and so I made 3 chibi models from it. It was great. It was really good to learn. But just as things are right now, I'm too busy. Squish down this way. Yeah, squish down. Okay. Honey on the model. Grind, exactly. Thing is 100%. That or something gives me sudden motivation out of nowhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. How much would I have to pay in order for you to make me a model? It depends. It depends on what you're looking for. Thank you, Dingus. Yeah, you can check out my rigging prices. They're currently closed because I'm working on pajama toads and another model after this. But yeah, push this down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, those are the prices, and they'll probably be pretty consistent. For those prices for a while, and then I'll update it probably after a little while because that's how pricing works. All right, looks good. Okay, we're done the back hair physics. Honey, when the inspiration strikes, we're in business, baby. We're going. So true, Pencil. So true. So for a full model, it's 8K. Yes. So from start to beginning, if you want me to draw your model and rig it and design it, so design is when, you know when you see VTuber model reference sheets? Design is basically you tell me your idea for a model and we work together to make it a rough. And then cutting is when I make it into the pieces necessary to make it move like I am doing so right now. Rigging is the last stage where I make it move so it can be trackable to your face. I think it's from start to beginning. Start to beginning. But yeah, it's a long process. Yeah. I was like, why is the start to beginning so funny? It's like, oh. I locked in so quickly, I forgot how to say it properly. From start to end. Alan, how much is rigging in general? Depending on who you ask, because there are different artist prices. Some people charge $800, some people charge $10,000. I try to find an in-between, so for Pajama Toads models, this one you currently see, it will be a 1,500, so 1,500 USD rigging model. The prices are visible on the site if you want to check. But yeah, Pajama Toads model is what I would consider the base of what a VTuber needs. It does not need anything too complex in the body, but enough that it moves. And it will, all the complex stuff, which is important for face acting, will be in the head and face. That a payments plans, my beloved. Yeah, so I guess I haven't really explained payment plans. For a lot of my model work, because I understand it can be a big expense, there are multiple ways of paying it off. You could do all at once, meaning that we just go ahead and I work on it from start to finish. Or we can do payment plans, where I will tell you how much it costs to rig the head, and then I will rig the head for you. And depending on how much you pay, so it could be like a quarter or half, I will stop the work until you pay the second half. Yeah, it's basically just like you have the spot, I will do it. It's just a matter of getting the payment out there. Jasper, hey, honey, hey, y'all ever get this weird brain thing? Everyone in chat, with ADHD. Yeah. Start to beginning. You just do VTuber models, or would you do like a reference sheet for someone's OC? I would do a reference sheet for someone's OC. Not currently because they're closed, and I still have to adjust my prices for OC sheets. But yeah, in the future I would like to. How much for a quarter? It's really shiny though. A quarter. Ooh. A rough doodle with my left hand. I am right-handed. Love your model. Thank you, doll. Also, Joshuski. Charm is a rare enchantment, each feature a treasure that tells a story of mischief and magic. Those sparkling eyes are like gems that hold secrets to the forest. Oh gosh, your playful smile has the power to light up the darkest corners of my heart. In a world where beauty often hides, you shine like a precious stone, captivating me with every glance and reminding me that true allure comes in the most unexpected forms. The Riz dripping off of this chatter. Jeez. The poetry. What can $5 get me? I'll spit on you. Maybe. For a left-handed rough sketch, I'll take your entire stock. Legitimately, I thought about doing that for a bit. My next thought for like a potential subathon could be just like $10 rough sketch of your OC with my left hand. See how many of those I can do in like maybe an hour. And like y'all have not seen me draw with my left hand, so be warned. We're not doing it right now. But I thought about that for a potential for potential subathon idea if I wanted to. It wouldn't even really be a subathon. It would just be like a fun little thing. I have a US dollar. Will that be a rough doodle with your right hand? Ooh. No, still with my left hand. I'll just draw your character's hands. Bro, that'd be an awesome future bit. I think it'd be fun. You make your own current model, or do you do furries? Good question, Ash. So yes, I did my entire model from start to finish. I designed it, cut it, and rigged it. So self-made, baby. I do furries, yes. I will say, if you would like me to do a furry, I highly recommend you get another furry artist to do the design. Because although I know how to cut it and make it move, furry design is not my strong suit. However, I can do furry anthro models. Or I guess furry models. I've done a lizard before in the past, and they're fun. And the tech has just gotten better. The techniques that the furries have unlocked has made me smarter. How about 20 bucks and a pack of Skittles? I'll sing a jaunty little tune for you with the drums. Alright, so I've done the back hair. Next up, let's do... There we go. I just want to do that real quick. There we go. Time to do the bangs. Alright. Let's do strand. Not stand, strand. I have to create the folders. Again, this is the tedious part. Some rigging artists show you very advanced techniques and fun times. I will show you the most tedious parts. I heard the song, but I can't place it. This song is Lemon by Kenshi Yonezu. It's very nice. I think it's is it a My Hero song? Maybe. To do furries. I will. If furry commission me, I will potentially do it. How does one practice rigging? Is it just fitzing back and forth with a single model for a long time, or doing multiple models focusing on different areas of skill? So we Goblin Folk, I highly recommend trying, instead of a full model, do a chibi model. Do multiple chibi models. It'll only take 2 to 3 for you to really grasp it. Especially if you have not. Doodle-a-thon with your left hand, I love that idea. Ooh, Doodle-a-thon is a great name for a dingy. So you drain your bald and gay 3 lizard, you can do furries? Yeah. I love my Dragonborn. They're so stupid. So stupid. I love them so much. What can I get for being a horrible little gremlin? Maybe a cracker. Maybe a little cracker. Also, let me take a little, sip. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Also, thank you for the posture check. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, we got that. Let's see. We're gonna call this our bangs. Let's do our bangs. Bang. Our, we'll call it X2. And create a new one. Need that X. Creation. Y2 and then Y. Oh, then another one for XY. Or Y. There we go. Now I gotta readjust these. Let's go. It's all part of the process, baby. Episode. I drew my VTuber model and cut it myself. It took me 2 months. That only happened because I had to restart several times. But the experience actually taught me a lot, and I can make a simple chibi model cut really quick now. Yeah! So, in case y'all did not know, Pajama Toad, the VTuber of this lovely, lovely model, did the art for it. The only thing I did was I made some edits to the face and added a couple of rendering things to the body and added shading here. That's mostly it. I did not a whole lot to the model because it was already cut so detailed and so well that I did not really have to do much in terms of corrections. So it's great. So Pajama Toad did the cutting for this. I'm just doing the rigging. Ash, thank you. By the way, you're amazing and love how expressive you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. What if nay lest a third save? I think you might be onto something, Myth. I think you might be onto it. Save. Control S. Easy. Never told you too kind, honey. Legitimately it's very neat because I looked at the applications because there were multiple applications and I can only accept 2 because I knew with my workload I could only accept 2 at a time. But as soon as I saw Pajama Toads, I was like, yeah, this one's a winner. Okay, cool. I will wait for the full application period, but this one's a winner. I can see this one being very fun to do. Long-eared. That's me! Moi! Long ears. Les oreilles larges. Large oreilles? Or is it oreilles larges? Alright, let's make this. Dingus. You. You. Long-eared little guy. Me? Me? Are we talking about me? I heard someone talking about me. Maybe I'm bothering them. Don't worry, I'll be quiet. Jamtoad's so cool and awesome. Y'all totally throw mountains of compliments at them. They are really cool. They're very skilled, honestly. Especially since this is the first time they've cut a model. They did great. They did so good. I cannot stress, they cut the model extremely well. Like, I have seen other cutting artists work, and they have not cut it as detailed as Pajama Toad. So I got to merge some layers and go like, okay, I don't need to make it too complex. But like the fact that I have that option means that there's power. I can be powerful. How many layers was the cut? You know, I don't actually know. I haven't really kept track of layers. How many layers of this? Let's see. If I look at the modeling information, texture, no. I want show texture atlas, no. Edit model statistics. There we go. Okay, I'm looking at them. There are numbers of art meshes. There are 658 art meshes in this. 658 layers, pretty much. Pajama Toad has given Honey power. What has he done? They have made me so powerful. Also, just a reminder, they use they, them pronouns. I use she, her, but they use they, them. This is how the Goblin Uprising begins. You talk about me. You talk about me. Little old me. Power, more power. Legitimately, when a model artist cuts the model in such a way that I can control the motion, I can give it so much more range and have to do very little edits, so it saves me so much time. It's great. It means I am less likely to lose steam. We're gonna call this bang R. Whoop. Physics. There we go. Let's label color this green for hair. That way I can understand which ones are the hair, because they have green hair. Dingus, do not give her power. She will misbehave. Nah. Me? Misbehaving? This little guy? Moi? Don't believe the rumors. Don't believe what they say. I am so well behaved. Hey, Philip Bardosek. How's it going? Also, can I just stress? I got distracted by the music, but like this, not only is this little fella, this little creature gonna swing back and forth because it's a zipper charm, but also we have got the coolest little guy, the coolest little guy. Look at them! Look at the little toad! I'm gonna rig that! I'm gonna rig it! It's gonna be so cute! Is that an evil laugh? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I don't know what you're talking about. I keep going from, like, displeased to distressed, just like... I gotta recalibrate that. Is the little guy gonna be our voice? I don't know. I think you'd have to ask Pajama Toad. Gonna rig it. She's gonna rig it! It's gonna be so wibbly wobbly. It's gonna be so much fun. But for now, away with the child. I want to squish it pet. It's so cute, right? Adorable design. Legitimately, Pajama Toad did such a good job with the design. The color palette is also astoundingly good. This is a really, really cool thing. Granted, my eye for color is not super strong, but they chose a great color palette. They chose the color of these feathers to be complementary to the hair, but then use yellow in the eyes to make it stand out a lot, and using the color again in the shirt. It is just wonderful design. Really good stuff. They did such a gorgeous job on their mouth. They did such an amazing job. It is insane how well they did. Especially for a first time. Oh my gosh. It's impressive. They cut it better than I cut my first model. Legitimately. My first model was a learning experience. I used it well, and I'm proud of Past Honey. I could not achieve this in my first try. Can you show this grayscale thing? I don't think I can show it here. Can I? No, I can't showcase it here. Well, maybe I can, actually. Let me see. I grab all this. Child object, select all. Let me just try this. I don't mind the Eldritch Horror that is this. Let me put that in. Grayscale. And I can delete this later. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do it, unfortunately. Unless I am a genius. Literally just me rigging is like, I'm a genius meme. Oh no. No, dang it. Go back to selecting these. They did a great job with the grayscale too, honestly. Alright, now I wonder if I can do it with this. So create that. No, I can't. Okay. Unfortunate. Kind of. It's not a huge deal. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh, that's why. I have this one selected. Hmm. Da 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 ba da da ba da da ba da da da. How much is your concept design session? If you look at prices by going exclamation point comms, you can see them. So if you go into the pricing page, the illustration, I also call it the design phase, varies depending on what kind of model you want. If your model, here's the thing, your model might be simple in some areas, but complex in others. So Pajama Toad's model, I would consider a simple model through and through. It doesn't have super fiddly bits that a lot of VTubers have. It's fairly simple. Like, the tattoos are probably the most complex part, but because they did it themselves, I don't have to do that design work. It's really great. But, yeah. Some models, for chibis, it's only $200 for me to design it. Simple models, such as Pajama Toads, although I did not design it, I would probably quote it at $500. And then a complex model, such as the one you see before me, like me, I would say about $1,000. And it varies depending on if you make it more complex or less complex. I have a question for the EP Toad. How did you find honey? Yeah. If Pajama Toad wants to answer that, they absolutely can. If not, no worries. Also, hi, Sanos. Welcome in. Dingus. We're so back. It's Jover. Yeah, that's literally me rigging. It's just like, oh, we're so back. We're so. Oh, Jover. I spoke too soon. Jover. Sorry, guys. Pajama Toad is actually really funny. Rainy Renton raided into Honey when I came in. She said she was talking about how she had model rigging commissions open, and I applied. Oh, wow. Dang. Because, yeah, I remember you mentioned Rainy in terms of the bouncy hair. And, like, genuinely, Rainy's models are great. Made such good choices with Okuda and the initial live GD rigger that they made, and or they chose and designed. Excellent. Rainy is very, very cool. Legitimately, I think very highly of Rainy because of she explained very, very well how you need to overact a little bit to puppet your model, and in such a way that people were able to grasp, and it was very good. I think the benefit of Rainy's particular situation is she showcases her face, and so you can see how much she overacts, how much is necessary to make the model move. Because genuinely, Rainy is a great example of that. Because when we say, oh, overact, not a lot of people quite understand what that means. And the best way I can describe it without showing my face, which I would prefer not to do for privacy reasons, is just to pretend you are a Pixar character. Pretend you are an animated character. Because you kinda are now. And Rainy is great at explaining that. Question, do you still use the iPhone 12 for tracking? Yes, I still use the iPhone 12 Pro for tracking. Over-emote. Yeah, that's a great way of putting it, Cyanos. Over-emoting. We can always calibrate the model so that you don't have to over-emote too much and your face won't get tired. But it's a good thing to practice, because the more you practice it, the better you will get at it and the less tired you get in the long run. So hi, Blackhawk, how's it going? Damn Toad, it was a crazy coincidence for real. Yeah, wild. The timing of it worked out. Should we save rugs? Thank you, Destin. Yeah, I will. Also, Logan, thank you for the posture check and ear wiggle. Let me stand up a little bit to do this. Oh, good to stretch back. Honey Goblin, Pixar mom confirmed. I ain't thick enough to be a Pixar mom. Oh, good back stretch. Also, Mr. Mothman, thank you for the 100 shinies. Just made blackberry honey butter. Oh, that sounds great. Oh, sounds delicious. Sorry, let me scooch up. There we go. Also, Casey Miro, thank you for the hydrate. Let me sip. Also, the breathe meta, thank you. She got the charm, but not exactly proportions yet. Gabi actually has Pixar mom proportions. Not even kidding. Both in model and IRL. Gabi is thick. I am a little more thin. I think that the word that some of my friends used was lithe. But also, Al Pacino, thank you for the earwiggles. Lithe. Gotta be thick. We appreciate and stand thick queens. I'm still not used to the new model. Your lean and zoom rigging is so detailed with how many scoots it took to readjust your chair. Yeah, y'all can see me scoot my chair, and when I have bad posture now, it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment for me. Y'all are both different shapes of gorgeous? Indeed. One is not better than the other. We appreciate and love all bodies here. All bodies are deserving of love and respect. Alright, let's go. This one I think I'll also make. We'll call this side hair R. Side hair R X2. And then we'll call it X. Newish creation. Then call this one Y2. And then we'll call this one Y. And then XY. I'm so excited to do the head rotations. I'll probably be doing... I would like to do head rotations tomorrow. So that's why I'm trying to get the hair physics done, because that's a tedious part that I can do tonight. And I can stream a little longer tomorrow. I think it'll be nice. I just want to make sure this fits. But yeah, that is a wild coincidence that Rainy raided in just in time, Pajama Toad. It's funny how life works, huh? Would you compare it to a stage acting, movie acting, and TikTok dance acting? Oh, I guess you could, Kiwi Goblin. Yeah. Myth, when you say overact, I think of Brechtian acting and the idea of justice, or the conveying attitude and character solely through body language and facial expression. You kind of have to over-exaggerate to make it perfectly clear to the audience. Yeah, absolutely, Myth. And it's different, because different for 3D versus 2D. Because 3D, you have your hands and your body. But with 2D, you are more limited to your face. So you have to overact with your face rather than your body. You do both. I do both. The leans you see is me leaning forward and back, moving side to side. It's different. I've lost the Earwig Rewards battle 3 times now. No, Neon Node. Your valiant struggle will not be in vain. Perhaps one day. Yeah, you're a goblin. Just remember your amount of gold will always be thick. I'll make sure of this. That's okay. Listen, I am not upset about being thin, like, and not thick. I love my body. I think it does its job very well. Keeps me healthy and capable, and that is truly something I appreciate. I don't gotta be thick. Bodies, the types of bodies that are appreciated in media change so frequently that there is no possible way any living creature could live up to all the beauty standards in one lifetime. So it's not worth pursuing. Maybe thin, but her model goddamn dies. Kinda. I got strong legs that carry me and I can run. That's the important thing. What more can you ask for a woman's body? A healthy body is some reward, regardless of shape. Even if your body is not in the best shape, I think it still deserves love and respect. Because there is only so much you can control your body. Some people fight their body on a daily basis, and it is no failing of theirs that is a hard battle. It is not a battle that they ever opted into. It's just one that they have. And so accepting and learning to work within those parameters is valiant and is tough. I will not say otherwise, you know? It's important to recognize what we have, even if it is tough knowing what we do not have. Also, welcome on in, Raiders! Second Black, welcome in! I hope you're doing well! Let's see what... Oh, you're playing Borderlands 3! I hope you had fun! You had a lovely, lovely time. Thank you for coming in! Thing is, yeah, I'm trying to shave my love handles down a bit, but I don't do it because I hate it. I do it because it's what I want. Exactly! For those of us who are able to, kind of shaping our bodies in a way that makes us feel affirmed and comfortable in them is a very great skill to learn. It can be tricky, because sometimes your body can fight you on this, and it's not it's hard to make your body in the right shape sometimes. But I think exercising and being healthy, or like as healthy as you can, is very good. Just finished my recent run of Borderlands Hunt for Charity for the kids. Oh, that's great! Doing it for the kids is awesome. Oh, let me stretch real quick. I can feel it in my back. Honestly, I think people should accept their body and do what they can. After all, no matter how your body is, if you think of wanting your body to be perfect, then you will never feel satisfied even if you reach that goal. That's true. There's no real such thing as perfection. How much can you squat? Good question. Last I checked, which was a couple years ago, like pre-Panini, I think I could squat... Was it 125? I think that was the maximum, but the average that I could squat was, I think, 90. 90 was probably my average. I'm back. Can I ask for a 2-second zoom out so I can admire the model? Absolutely, Malo. Let's see. Let me just do this. Oh, look how cool they are. It's the bird toad. I guess crow toad. Oh, they're so cool. Here, I'll turn this off so y'all can see. Looks so cool. Yippee! Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know how I'd handle if you were able to lift me. It would be world-shattering. Alright, one sec. Sindhu, I love you. We're gonna switch up the vibe a little bit. I've been listening to too many of your songs. They're good. But I want a different vibe. Creepy nuts. Yoxi Nerd, you don't do waitlists, right? Not currently, no. Because here's the thing with waitlists. Because of how long it takes me to make a model, and it can be a little bit unpredictable, because my life gets busy. I have family to visit and take care of, as well as just like life in general, and prepping my own models for the future. So I don't want to put someone on a wait list and go and have them wait too long for me to finish, when they could have found someone who is potentially cheaper or able to take their commission in a more timely manner. So I don't want to make them wait too long. So I try to do the models and then open the commissions when I am ready, and then accept them and move on from there. So that way people can adjust as it goes. I love Creepy Nuts. Creepy Nuts is great. Second Black, I gotta go. Wanted to play some stuff, so have a great day, everyone. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for trusting me with your community. And I hope you have a good rest, get something to eat. Stream could take it out of you. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it. Bring bum bum bring bum bum bum. Bring bum bum bring bum bum bring bum bum bum. Time to make the warp deformers. Let's see, this one is called Bang L. Bang L. We're gonna call this X2. We're gonna call this X. Bang L. Y2. And then Y. And then XY. So I don't know if y'all understand what I'm doing when I do this, but I will explain it. Maybe and a little explanation might help y'all visualize how to make a bang move. So let me just make it nice and tight to the hair so that I have better control and the boxes are a little cleaner. Ring bum bum ring bum bum ring bum bum bum. The best, I'm the best, oh yeah. Whoops, wrong one. Singing bring bum bum ring bum bum ring bum bum bum. Thing is, I weigh 170, I believe, so it's not a whole lot, but the visual of someone being smaller than me and lifting me is just so funny. Yeah. Oh, I used to lift up my friends and Princess carry them, back when my back could handle it. Goodness. I'm strong as fuck, but due to workout injuries from the past, it would be very stupid for me to try to push my limits again, unfortunately. Absolutely fair. You know what's best for your body. Being careful is good with especially lifting people. It can be dangerous for your back. Cookie Eldritch, I've always loved Honey's model works, and the little outfits you and the pals sometimes make for and with each other are cool. It's so much fun. I really like it. VTubing is just making your OC or your self-insert and having them be real. Mind sharing some of the journey becoming a full-time artist? Sure, Kiwi. It's a little different for me than most full-time artists, for sure. I guess the easiest way to describe it is just like, yeah, Dingus is 6 foot, by the way. Dog, I did as thought you were an average height. No, Dingy is tall. Dingy is tall. I cannot stress. Dingy is not a short king. Dingy is tall. It's me. I am the short king. I got you on next meetup. Manny and I can take turns carrying you. Yes. Princess Carrie. I think it'd be pretty sick. It'd be pretty cool. Nailspace, thank you for the resub. Happy 16 months. But yeah, so before I get too distracted, it was Kiwi Goblin. So the journey to becoming a full-time artist is really different for everyone. I went to school for art. I went to school for art, and I learned basically how to do art in a work setting and like how to make it a job. And I did that for a little bit, but then Panini happened. And so I started VTubing because I was like, well, creatively I'm a little burnt out, so why don't I try something new? And so I did. It did not go as planned, in that way more people showed up than I thought they would. Like, way more. Like, 10,000% more than I expected. I expected 2, I got 132 people there. Insane. But yeah, so that basically happened. And then yeah. So from that, because just before I debuted, I went, okay, here's a way that I practice my skills. I can have a chibi raffle so that I can practice and get better at it and make my models better. Tankfree, thank you for the 100 shinies. Thank you so much. Oh, hype trade's going. Jeez. Don't get distracted now. But yeah, so the main thing I did was I knew if I was going to offer model services, I needed to price myself properly. And so my models used to be $800 from scratch. From me designing and drawing it to rigging it. Insanely cheap. But it made sense at the time, because not only did I not have experience, except for rigging my own model and a couple chibis, but models back then and the technology was so much simpler. It was so much simpler that I did not need to do a whole bunch of complex things. I did not need to make an insane amount of warp deformers. I did not have to make the range extremely exaggerated. But as time went on, the techniques became so complex to make a model look extremely good. And it's cool because the models now look awesome. But that also means that it became way harder for new model rigging artists to get in and become the new industry standard, which people would compare their VTuber models to like Hololive, VShojo. Very complex stuff. And so the feature creep happened. And so I had to raise my prices. As I got more skilled and understood the program more and worked longer, my prices naturally went up. And so I learned how to price myself properly. But yeah, I used to offer full model making services for $800 because that made sense for me. Because back in the beginning of VTubing in the pandemic, I could make a VTuber model in a week. I could make them in like 5 to 7 days. That's how simple they were. And like, y'all have not seen me work on this model too much yet. I worked a little bit off stream, probably about 8 hours off stream, maybe 5 actually, a little less, like 5. And on stream, I yap a lot, so I'm not actually doing that much work. I'm yapping and having a good time, trying to distract myself from the tedious parts. Yeah, Bezel, thank you for the 100 shinies, and Okar NPC, thank you for the resub. Happy 2-year anniversary to ya. Thank you. I remember watching The Little Shy Gobbo 3.5 years ago and stayed for their art, and boy, it's been a journey. Boy, howdy, how things have progressed. I'm real proud of myself, as a lot of people should be. Yap away, honey, yap our ears off. Let's go. Johnny, thank you for the breathe redeem. So I'm making an individual folder for the bangs, making it green because it's hair colored. And then I'm going to make a parameter. We're going to call it bang lx2. I said I. Perfect. Okay, good. I did it correctly. And we're going to rename this, actually. I made it a capital A. Nope. This model rigging, I want to make it into a TTRPG race. You mean Goblin? Or the Corvid Toad? Very cool stuff. I can understand the want. I love the design so much. It's so good. They did such a good job. Ugh. So, the X is for the, when you look at bang L2, that is when this bang is going to go left or right along the X axis. Same thing with this, it's a more harsh movement. Bang Y is for the up and down motion. And then we have two of those. And then XY is for the X rotation of the head and the Y rotation of the head. That's why I separate them like this. The top one is the motion, and then as you go down, it's the up and down bounce of the hair. I spin the toad? Yeah. So good. Listen, I can safely say that it was hearing your sweet RR on YouTube that got me. You just said the cozy feel along with the fantastic art and silly vibes kept me here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the RRs were like, that was a while back. Dang. Oh. Such interesting times. I made a redeem for a while, but then I didn't want to keep it too long. Because it was just like, I don't want people to get the wrong impression if they see that, and that's the only thing they clip, you know? Also, thank you for the hydrate meta. The Hey Sugar era. That one I'll keep around a little bit. Not a redeem, but I'll say it. Hey Sugar. It's been a bit. The RRs don't seem to fit? Yeah. It's been a little bit. It was kind of a fun thing that people would do every once in a while. The Hey Sugars, it's because I couldn't say Hey Honey, because that's my name. That's me. Y'all say Hey Honey, and I win. But yeah. Picturing that cowboy hat again. Oh, I'll just get a little cowboy hat in there. Oh. Perhaps a goth country hat. I actually occasionally go back and watch the clip from when I sent one to you. Yeah. What an interesting time. I do not... My brain... Excuse me, I got hiccups. No. My brain does a thing where it's like, if I do not feel like doing it, I will probably not do it. Like, if I feel... Because I felt like at one point I was like, I don't feel like doing these anymore. And so I stopped. Because as soon as I start forcing myself to do it, I lose the fun of it. You know? And it becomes a chore. I don't know if chore is the right word for it, but like a bit more of an obligation. I removed that redeem. No way, boundaries insane. Insane. No way. On Twitch? Couldn't possibly imagine it. Energy gets messed up? Yeah, exactly. Especially when it comes to streams. You want to keep it fun. Here's the interesting thing that can be difficult with streaming. And this is a very personal opinion. It's kind of my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. May not suit, yeah. But if you do something just to get views and chase trends just to get views, your content will stagnate quite a bit. And people who followed you for the... People who checked you out because of the trend may not quite stick around, because that might not be what your content's about. And I felt that doing that for too long, because the RR, in a certain way, did get a little sexualized, you know? And, like, that's not a bad thing if that's your content. Absolutely no hate for that. But I didn't want people coming into the stream with the assumption that this was a horny place. Because, nah, it's very chill. We just do art. talk, have fun, and just relax, because world's rough. Soft streams are nice sometimes. When I went into her villain arc one Halloween, just stuck with it. It was fun. It was a good time. I got to be a little evil. Critic of Innocence, thank you for the resub. Happy 33 months, welcome on back. Art should be fun, not a chore. Yeah. There are some points in where your art will be kind of a chore, because that just happens when you monetize anything. Like, anything that you consider a hobby can turn into a bit of a chore. That is okay. It sucks. It really does. But understand that sometimes that is part of the process, but it can lead to burnout, so you gotta be careful. Maybe not like that. The hard part is finding a balance between doing what you love for a living and burning out. There we go. Got the little wiggle. Little wiggle. Oops. And I'm trying to get back into streaming, and I've given myself one hell of a challenge. Stream every day of Inktober. Any tips? I would recommend, if you are streaming every day of Inktober, learn how to take care of your voice. Do vocal warm-ups and cool-downs. Just look up vocal warm-ups and cool-downs. I wouldn't recommend streaming longer than 2 hours a day. If anything, perhaps maybe 1.5 to 2 hours if you don't have a whole lot of experience streaming, because you may burn out. The other thing with Inktober is I recommend drawing small. Don't try to make these giant pieces that are unachievable, because it leads to complexity creep, where every drawing you feel like will have to be more complex than the other ones, and it will just get really, really fatiguing by the end of it. So just chill, draw something small for Inktober, and then just keep doing that and keep it casual. Kind of like coffee doodles, I'd recommend. Also, Captain Ironpaw, thank you for the resub. Happy 16 months. And Kaiju, thank you for the posture check. Let me go stand up. Ugh, there we go. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. What's this evil you committed again? I just put on double horn. Said evil. Tried to be evil. It did not work. It did not work. Ugh. I'm at maximum chill and lurking watching this cool work. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. What else? I'm still struggling to draw. There's a lot of things that interest me, but I still can't get the drive to draw. Okay. Do you have... You may have an art block of some kind. Do you have a lot of ideas and you want to put them on paper? Are you able to draw, but it's not looking right? Are you able to draw, but you're not having any ideas? There's a bunch of different ways it can go. At least you were devilishly adorable. Listen, we try to mix it up every once in a while. We try to find ourselves through aesthetics. Salutations, Mezeroth. I hope you're doing well. Anata fla 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 flamingo. Da 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 da. Alright, we're gonna have a little bit of a stretch here. Go, and then we reflect that motion. We have this, okay. I swear, I know it looks really exaggerated and potentially a little strange at first, but it's part of the process. It's part of the process. Arathil, honey, you're cute and adorable. Chad has spoken. You can't deny. You can deny it all you like, but it's true. You're amazing. Thank you. No problem. Love your streams when I have time to pop in. It's awesome seeing how much your model and art has improved since I first started watching. Thank you. I'm happy to see my own progress. It's nice. So that's all of the above. Oh, so you might have general burnout. Maybe the thing to do is to rest, scale back your drawing ideas, or try watching movies, having different experiences. Try a different art form, like maybe do some baking or do some cooking. And then gently, when you're feeling like it, start with a small drawing, you know? When I say pick up a different art form, it doesn't mean drop one. It means to take a break. It's necessary to live life. And it's hard sometimes. I've streamed in the past. This is to challenge myself to improve my art while also getting back into streaming since it's been a couple of months since I streamed due to the last working circumstances. Oh, gotcha. Here you go, Goblin. I really enjoy the number of mediums VTubers are expanding into. I'd estimate 1 in 20 writing streamers are VTubers. Maybe. Writing streamers? What are writing streamers? I've never heard of that, Kiwi. What's a writing streamer? I know. So the first time I saw you was on YouTube, on your first model. However, the first stream I watched was on your third model? Unsure. Okay, I had a couple models. There was like a blue dress, there was my casual, like, modern clothing, there's the devil aspect, and now we're at the angel arc. I forgot what Y2 does. Right. Thick then thin. Gotcha. Thick. This. Thin. Wrong one. Closer. And to push. To push. And B if you count that too. Oh, true. The B model. I think scaling back is what I should do because I always try to do a lot when I draw and just stop and watch YouTuber play games. Yeah, scaling back might be a little better. Absolutely give it a shot, see how it goes. Contra, like animation is medium, not a genre. Yeah. I'll see you later. I had art burnout for years. I just couldn't put a pen to paper. Recently, I've gotten into pixel art, and it renewed my passion so hard it drew my first fan art and first digital non-pixel ever. Let's go! Yeah, changing mediums does help. Absolutely. Ooh, I gotta stretch my arm real quick. Feel my circumstances and motivation from streaming are different from a lot of streamers. I've got a decent career, so I'm looking at streaming to introduce a social aspect into my life, connect with people, and make new friends, not financial stability. Oh, okay. That's not a bad idea, then. I think to make a connection is not a bad idea, honestly, or not a bad reason to start streaming. Real. I'm working on my game system now, but trying to get a little one to sleep. Oh, good luck. The Toad and Goblin models are just shooting ideas in my head. Let's go! I'm glad! Anyway, mostly writing sprints, but there's a few trying to break up the formula. There's usually less than 100 on Twitch at peaks. Really? Curious. I actually would not mind visiting a writing streamer because I don't know how that would work. I'd want to know how that works. Like, this is one of the few times I will ask, so do keep this in consideration. If you have a recommendation or an example of a writing streamer, feel free to put it in the chat for now. Don't add them, but like, yeah, if you have a couple that you'd recommend, I'd like to give it a shot. Because I'm always fascinated by different mediums. You can do so much streaming on Twitch, and I don't know how you would do that. My brain's just like, ooh, new medium? Cool. I'm not a writer myself. I will tell you all that right now. I ain't a writer. But that's okay. Yosobi Pokemon part of the playlist. For 1,000 bits, you get to rename the protagonist? Huh. First time I heard of writing. Me too. I've seen High School Musical. I think when I was a kid, yeah. I think someone asked earlier, and I was like, yeah, I've seen it as a kid, but I don't remember a whole lot of it. Most I've seen to writing stream is someone doing D&D prep. Huh. I can see writing streams get real wacky with chat interaction. Huh. I could see that, yeah. If chat influences what happens in a plot, like a choose your own story. I guess would that be like DMing though? Like where chat is the player and the streamer is the DM. Could be neat actually. Huh. Head bobs really show off the hair physics. So cool. Yeah. Yep. You can just see the hair physics on this. It's cool. I like Mr. Brograth, who is a raccoon VTuber and recently found out Orion Senshi, who is a cyborg that streams between YouTube and Twitch. Oh, okay. And they do writing streams? Let me write that down real quick. Mr. Brograth. Twitch. Oh. Oh yeah, the raccoon VTuber. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna say good idea, Pestle. Thank you. Most common on YouTube and TikTok lives. Oh, kind of like choose your adventure types. Interesting. An RPG kind of thing sounds really interesting. Holding like votes for decision making. I think that could be really fun. I think I have a friend who might actually really thrive with that kind of streaming. Huh. Interesting. Question: if I wanted a jelly cube modeled and rigged, would it fall under your chibi prices? I think it would fall actually cheaper than my chibi prices. Just like a gelatinous cube with a very simple face. But look at my prices. Genuinely, I would probably only charge if it had very few toggles and it was just a jelly cube. I would only really charge like $200-ish, maybe, depending on how complex the cube is, honestly. It's so simple. No face, just cube. $50, maybe. Like, again, it depends on how complex cube is, because physics-wise, it could be very simple. Yeah, like $50. I would just need to draw a cube and then do real quick physics on it. But also, be safe, Meta. If I really need to study my project, good luck with your project. I hope you have good sleep too. Get some rest. That chooses what happens in DM roles with. That could be fun. I do have a friend that could probably do well with that. Rubik's Cube VTuber. Now that might actually be a little complex. For real. There's that one. Replicate parameters, put them in bang R. We're done with bang L, now bang R. Oh, I did not grab the right ones. Shoot. Get in there. Alright. Get in. I gotta edit it to say bang RY now. The labeling is important. It is tedious, but it's so important. A dual disc VTuber? I think Junk does that. There's a VTuber called Junk, and he's got blonde hair and a purple suit. I think he's got one of those. This song is by Kenshi Yonezu. It's called Pop Song. It's very good. It's very good. The rhythm is extremely good. I love this kind of swingy kind of feel. Azeroth, I want a model, but prices are big, so I'm trying to find something simple and small. Gotcha. So I've been asking around. Absolutely. Yeah. Feel free to shop around, ask as many questions as you please, and I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, because it is very important you find something within your budget. Iceman, my brain can explode so many awesome ideas chat and stream are giving out. There's a lot of really cool things we can do. Content creation is very fun. Da, 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 da. It is very swingy. I love it. Da, 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 da. I also like electro swing. It is very fun. Doesn't always hit, but when it does, it's good. I don't want this to move too much, so we're gonna change that, pare that back a little. Can you turn an already created image into something rigged? You can. It won't be as smooth, for sure. That's what the cutting stage is for. You can have a flat image and technically make it move, but if you want it to move properly, you gotta have a cutting artist cut it into all the pieces necessary. Jasper, thank you for the resub! Doing well, and I hope you're resting. Mobile wouldn't let me do this, so here's on my desktop anyways. I go shower in bed now. Bye. Good night. Good night, Jasper. Happy 37 months. Lupus, I'm doing the stubborn route. I want my official 1.0 to be made by my own hands, hence the desire to improve my art quality. Ah, that's what I did. I made it myself. Wait, a VTuber that's a dual disc. No, it's a VTuber that uses a dual disc on his arm, I think it is. Your hair looks nice today. Very HD than usual. Oh, thank you, Yoke. Thank you, thank you. I did I did increase the PNG size. Or the OBS format. Not what oh, and not a VTuber with a dual disc, but a dual disc VTuber. Oh, I see. No, I haven't seen that yet. I don't know if that would get copyrighted because dual discs are things that a company in Japan already owns. Would you run into copyright issues potentially? Love that the sub alert is, I believe, the original model still running, still around. She's still there. She's still around. I do want to do an original model outfit just on this model. Can you imagine just doing an original? That's kind of what I did for this one. I kind of gave her Honey's original model intentionally. I gave her sneakers though. But like I gave her the original Honey outfit because I was like, I think that'd be sweet. I think it's a nice little touch. Very cute. Legally distinct dual disc. A fighting floppy disk, maybe. I've seen something similar. 80s business VTuber who's plays crazy amounts of Master Duel. I think that's Junk. I think we're both talking about Junk. What is Junk's Twitter? One sec. Oh no, don't put it in there. I don't want to. Not in my search tab on Twitch. Yeah, his name is Junk. I think we're just talking about Junk. One sec. Yeah, that's Junk. I've met him at Taka's bar at one point. Hi, Demon Light, what's up? Ban is cracking down on the copyright, especially overseas. Bandai and other companies are starting to act more like the Pokemon company. Yeah. Copyright's rough. Thanks for the inspiration. I got my new Digimon deck mostly built while watching today. Let's go! Congratulations. Enjoy your Digimon. I gotta scooch close to the desk. There we go. Well, let's see. Let me finish up the hair physics, because then that's done, and I can start doing the head angles tomorrow, which is the fun part. I have a bit of a stretch and scrunch. Then we have the opposite, where it's a bit of a squish the other way. There we go, nice and bouncy. All right. Usually those highlights on your hair look like a bit of crown leading into the flowers. Yeah. Good eye. Good eye. I had a little bit of a... I didn't want to have the halo on the whole time. Let me pull up the halo. I think it's this one. There we go. I wanted to have the halo, but I felt like I didn't want to have it on all the time. And so I was like, what if I put it in the hair? What if I put it in the hair? It could be fun. It could be neat. I like that the diamonds all circle, but also they move up and down. It's a bounce. It's let's see, what's a good song to listen to? Night Dancer. Speaking of head angles, how's Humi looking? Humi's looking really good. Let me actually... So this is the older model. Let me show y'all the new one if you want to see it. Would y'all like to see the update? Because yesterday I just spent my free time... I spent my free time doing the Humi model. Let me pull up the updated Humi model. I'll give y'all a show. Because Pajama Toad's model is actually not so too different from what Human Honey's angles are going to look like. So let me pull it up. Pretty sure this is the updated one, so let me pull this one. What a night now. Look at her. Look at her go. Oh, y'all can't see, right? Behind my halo. Get the halo out of here. Actually, no, we can leave it. I just need to scooch her over. But yeah. There she is. I've added the other side. Check her out. So I've done... Oh, you know what I should do? There we go. Y'all can see the physics settings now. And now we can do a tracking test. Look at how cute she is. But yeah, check out the angles. We're done the head angles for her. And I've done most of the physics for the hair. Just a couple with the ahogi on top. But like, yeah, look at her go. So Pajama Toad's model has similar angles. Because I designed this model, this Human Honey model, to be a simple model. So I could give people an idea of what a simple model would look like. Oh, she looking. So what if I really quickly make this a bit shorter? There we go, so I can see. Let's do the tracking. Preview. Playlist, physics. Settings of CMO, linkage. No, that's not it. Oh, wait. It's in the... My brain forgets how to do this every time because it's so new. Playlist, show collision, breath, settings of cursor tracking. Nope. Preview, recording setting? No. Genuinely, where did it go? Where is the edit? Hubie Goblin? Yeah, Hubie. She looking all over. She's looking everywhere. Getting her eyes all over the place. Playlist. I think I forgot how to do it. Import physics settings. Calculate. Editor. Relative model. Is this an update? They might have updated this one. Okay, so the file might have updated so it looks different. Because there is a way to do it. VTube Studio plugin. There we go. Connection failed. It's on, so general configuration. Physics, okay. Select physics only. I'm like, ooh, might even crash it. Okay, is it connecting? Oh. Do be perceiving. She do be looking around and being all cute about it. Look at how cute she is. Yeah, yeah, please help me. Calculate FPS, physics model preset. You know, I think I'm gonna look it up because this is actually something that I need to do for testing. Live 2D cubism tracking in physics settings. I figured out what the settings was, but I lost it. Dang it. Also, congratulations on the streak, Meta. I thought you were wait, you were studying? Derpy, thank you for the hydrate. And Neonode, thank you for the earwiggles. Ah, well, I can show it to y'all later. But yeah, if y'all look at this, I'll have to figure it out later. But look at her. Her eyes move. And also, both eyes blink separately. I haven't done any eye physics. But very cute. Recently fell down a VTuber rabbit hole, and I think your model is one of the most expressive I've seen. Thank you, Kiwi. Thank you. Maybe refresh? Maybe. Let's see. There's also, if I show y'all the mouth, she can chew. Default. She chewing. So cute. Such a cute chew. We can make her look so sad. Y'all want to see? We can make her look so sad. Now shrug. Give me dog. Look at how sad she is. Oh, what happened there? Oh, I reset to default. Put it back. Make her upset. Make her sad. She's so sad. Ah! But I can move the brows even lower. Look at how sad she looks. Ah! She's so sad. I did make her an elf. I felt that she wasn't expressive enough without it. I have a question when it comes to rigging. Is it done in voxels or is it always done with 2D grid? I don't know what voxels are, so I guess it would be 2D grid. Give her back her whimsy and joy. Make her whimsical and fun again, please. Oh, but I can make it sadder. No, stop it. Please, I can make her so much sadder. I can make her so much sadder. One sec. Let me see. I can do this. I can do this. And sad toggle. Then out. Shrug. There we go. She looks so sad. She's so sad. Ah! She's so upset. I can make her look so sad. Look at her. Look at her. Ah! She's so sad. You didn't tell her no? Go tell her no? Who's gonna do that? What do I give her, like, big puppy dog eyes? You gonna add tears? Nah, I'm not gonna add tears. I made it really simple. I don't use tears very often anyways. It's one of those toggles that I don't use often enough because what happens with my face, I don't press buttons. So I'm not pressing any buttons and I can still look sad. I can go... Or I can look happy. Or smug. That's just my face. Or I can look angry. But yeah, who made her cry? I'm gonna go make him apologize. So sad. I can also give her human ears. Oh, she got human ears. It looks so strange with human ears. I do have to fix it because sometimes it breaks here. Like this is okay, it's acceptable, but like this one, this ear does whatever it wants. So there's a couple edits I need to make. We're working through it. It's a work in progress. Yeah, look at that head angle turn. So cute. You can also tilt her head and then give a little side eye. She's so cute. Look at how cute she is. Ah. Bombastic side eye. What if I made her look smug? Let's see. What if I... This and this. Ignore the ears. Put them back to elf ears. The elf ears work fine. Then... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this. It's just fun. And then the brows. Up. Does it work? A couple things about this angle I have to adjust. Like the mouth looks a little crooked here. But like those are things that I get to fix. This is still a work in progress. Like the eyebrows can probably be... They look a little wonkier here. They're not bad, but they rise in a kind of sideways way. So I'll probably try to fix that. But yeah. Here's her. That angle's pretty good. They're not bad. But yeah. That's where the human model's at. Very cute. Very good. And pajama toes will have about the same range. Let me finish up the hair. Alright, we did that one. Perfect. Outstanding smugness. So smug. So good. Alright, so this is the squid. Nope, this is the wider. I gotta remember that. Wider. Squunch a little bit. And then a little squinch this way. Alright, that works. Next one is the Y. Johnny, thank you for the breather redeem. Also, thank you for the posture check. It's alright. That's the face of someone who's about to commit many mischievous acts. No way. No way. What mischievous acts? Let me stretch. Ugh. Oh, it's getting close to dinner time for me. Uh-oh. Manual breathing initiated. Oh, maybe I'll have some stew with my bread. That'll be a good dinner. Alright. There we go. That sounds so good. The bread's probably cooled off by now, so I can eat it now. Ooh, let's go, baby. I also gotta remember to put the brows below the bangs here. Maybe not like this, but a little bit. And up. That should not squish like this. Alright, I think that works. Perfect. Hang there. Are we going to get this one? This is side hair. Okay, good. We have this bang. Bang middle, side hair, side burn. Don't have to worry about that. So we have just 3 more pieces to do. Okay, we can do that real quick. Let us. Yeah, it's been 3 hours? Yep. It has been 3 hours. It's getting close to my dinner time, so I'm getting a little hungry. Side hair are X2, X, Y2, and then Y, then XY. I'm so excited to do the head angles tomorrow. That's a big step and it takes a lot of time, but it's good when it's done. There we go. Oh, me, the Lego setup and building is now fully built. Put in show chat. Ooh, along with the little history. Jedi Bob, if you want to take a time. Thank you. Want to go to the 4th hour? Maybe sooner like the half hour mark? Probably sooner, because I'm gonna get a little hungry soon, and I don't want to eat too late. I don't know if it's good for my tummy to be eating too late. So maybe I won't finish all of this, but I'll be at least done the bangs. I can also finish it off stream after I eat some dinner. How long can your goblin hair grow? Pretty long. Let me see. I do have a... Let's see. I mean, I can make it shorter. But I can also make it longer. Pretty long. It's down to my back, I guess. Or lower back? Not bad. I also have buns. It's bun. There we go. That's the face of someone about to miss. Oh, I remember that. Before I forget, it's time for more recording the stream. The next word is gakuyo, which means good food. Soup is gakuyo. Ooh. Soup is wonderful. I love soup quite a bit. Very nice. I was thinking that that'd be wise. Either way, good progress made today, and it was great to check on you on Humi. Yeah, we got to see where Humi's up to. She's doing good. I did want to stream her more, but just because of the timing and how I want to get it ready for like Halloween, I just don't think it's viable for me to finish it completely on stream. So I'll finish it off stream. Still keeping track of the hours. I wrote it down, but it's not with me right now. But yeah, doing pretty good. It's one full workday so far off stream, and that's about it. So about 8 hours added to the stream time. So not bad. All right, after this song we'll go because I can tell my brain is losing focus because it hasn't been eating, and I'm like, okay, we got to make sure we eat. Strands. Let's do X2. Yeah, X2. X and then Y2 and then Y and then XY. Dressed as goblins, dressed as goblins, dressed as goblins. Dennis, my favorite soup is shrimp and octopus. That sounds so good. I'm a sucker for a classic beef. Classic beef stew. Japanese curry is basically stew on rice. So it's very good. Oh, tofu. Tofu as a meat substitute for stew, delicious. Vegetable stews, butternut squash, soup. Oh, so good. So many good autumn stews. Cream of mushroom. Oh, potato and leek. Ooh. Miss egg drop soup. Egg drop soup is great. I love egg drop soup. All right, this is the Bang M. Bang M. Perfect. X and then Y2 and then Y and XY. But it has the head rotations. Break time's over. Time to get back to working on my own project. It was nice to meet y'all. Have a good night. Good night there, Not. Good to meet you too. I think I also forgot. Johnny, thank you for the breathe redeem. Did I do the ear wiggle for Neon Node? Ear wiggle. Bum, bum, bum. Also, Johnny, thank you for the breathe. I have some chicken curry soup in the fridge. Apparently it's getting discontinued though, so it might be the last time I have it. Oh no. Savor it. Enjoy it. It is meant to be eaten. There's Korean spicy broth with cabbage, beef, and tofu called gogi sundubu jjigae. Or jjigae. It's great. That sounds good. Also, Plug Bear, if you look at the ingredients on the back of the soup, if it, has it, then you can absolutely try to recreate it if it's one of your favorites. Might as well, Alright, the song is over. I still want to just adjust this real quick. Fun part is, if I take care of my voice tonight, I can stream a little longer tomorrow, potentially. Depending on how hungry I get, honestly. Alright, is that all the hair pieces? I think it is. Awesome. Those are all the hair pieces. So there's only 3 more to make. That's not too difficult. I can do that. I'll do it off stream though, because I am getting a little hungry. I can feel it. Let's switch over. So we'll take a little look at Pajama Toad. We just did the hair physics today, which is fine. That's a good amount of work. It is the more tedious work, which is why it's got to get done. But yeah. Ah, look at them. They're so cool. Also, just look at their little smile. Ah! So cute. They can also hold their breath. And they got a tongue. I still have to do the corrections for the mouth X. Because right now it's cut by the teeth. So I gotta make sure that that doesn't happen. Actually, wait. Why am I cutting it with the upper teeth? Oh, no, I do understand. Okay, I get it. I get what I did. I understand what I did. Oh, jeez. Huey Goblin Books. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Also, thank you for the suggestions for the writer Twitch. I do have one of them up. I'll probably check out later. But frog VTubers are always fun and silly. I do like frog VTubers. Like Froggy looks great. Also, but yeah, thank you so much. Let me switch over to the art screen. Or not art screen. Ending screen. Whoop. I forgot I was so far out there. The mullet crown of they thems of the world. Oh, lovely. Hi, Yomi Quinley. How's it going? Meaning to pop in here for ages. Welcome. You came just in time for me to wrap up stream. I'm just wrapping it up gently so that I can go grab some dinner because I'm getting hungry. How do y'all feel about a little Paramore song before we go to bed, huh? Paramore. We love Paramore here. Wolf Lord Cannon, thank you for the 100 shinies. Honey's chill and passion. I love it. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. But I hope you've been doing well. I've seen your model, Yomi. Very lovely. I like your design. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a blue ice witch? I could be mistaken, though. That is absolutely... I could be wrong. Paramore, let's go. Let me look up a Paramore song. Howlmore? Oh, we've been good. We've been so good. What's a little gentle song? That's a Steven Universe song, honey. Great try. No problem. Watched you a lot on my private account when you debuted it. I still think I have a fan emote I made back then. Oh, that's so sweet. But yeah, well, thank you. I hope I'm not getting it wrong. That is your VTuber. Ain't It Fun is very cute. You're right. Paramore, Ain't It Fun. Thank you for the suggestion, Ogre. Now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Alright, I think I could do this one. Whoop, it starts right away. Squiggles, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Oh, how are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. Also, yeah, if y'all like silly clown VTubers, y'all check out Squiggles. Squiggles is so cute. I love Squiggles' design. Oh, but welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you're having a lovely time. We're just ending stream right now. I just finished, well, I didn't finish rigging a model. I'm going to work on Pajama Toad's model tomorrow at 9 a.m. PDT or noon EST. But I'm just wrapping up stream so I can go to dinner. But if you would like, while you're here, I'm going to do a little song for everyone before we go to bed. Well, before I go to dinner, really. Love how to say much more. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, Squiggles. What do you mean? What do you mean? Your design's so cool. It's so clean. It's so bright and bubbly. It's so good. You're working 2 hours, so? Yeah, you take it easy, Loop. Nice shot. You're going to bed. I'm putting y'all to bed. Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're one of us. I'm gonna sing some Ain't It Fun, baby. I think it'll be a good time. Let's see. We can start that. Sweet. I should go to bed, but rent means work. Yeah, I understand. You take it easy and do what you can. Do your best. Why are you leaving early? Because it's dinner time. I started stream early and it's dinner time. I gotta eat. I gotta be healthy so I can stream tomorrow and we can do more of this and it'll be fun. We're doing head angles tomorrow. Yippee! But yeah, let me start. Also, Pajama Toad. I hope you're cozy and comfy. We're gonna be doing more of this tomorrow. See, my voice is warmed up. I don't want letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, then just wait a while. See these big fish in the pond no more. You are what they're feeding on, so what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Ain't it fun? Ain't it good being all alone? You might be the one who's running things, or you can run in your body's belt to get what you want. See, it's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in a bubble. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Ooh, so what are you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good being all alone? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun you can't count on no one? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're one of us. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good being all alone? Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. That's a fun song. That's a real fun song. I like that one quite a bit. Oh, being an adult's interesting. It's an interesting time, that's for sure. I don't know why. Paramore songs are always just comfy to me. I don't know how to describe it. They're so cozy and punk at the same time. It's quite lovely. Oh, that was my streamer. I was looking at my stream manager. I'm like, why do I hear my voice? It should be muted. Goblin gotta eat. Voice. Let's go. I'm glad you like the singing. I've been singing a bit gently because I'm not sure how my voice can handle it, so we're gonna just take it easy. Honey ASMR 1? I don't know. I've never really done ASMR, but I guess some people consider what I do ASMR, which is interesting. Never really done it before. But I know that sometimes when you tag your stuff as ASMR, it can be put in the 18+ section, and I do not do 18+ stuff. No. Days, whatever, for waiting on Honey Goblin album. I'm working. There's so much. But yeah, let me see who's awake. Oh, I think I know who we're gonna visit. Let me just double check they're not ending stream, because that is very, very important. I don't want to raid them as they're ending. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. I don't know if they're ending stream. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. 'Cause you're on your own in the real world. Your voice is a tone that is relaxing for me, so I get why they might ask that, but 18 plus ASMR is very different. Yeah. I want to point out, because Jimmy, like a Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast, you snuck another rounded triangle into your design, by the way. Your collarbone come out above the shoulders. My brain! Did I know? You snuck another rounded triangle into your design, by the way. Your collarbone comes out above the shoulder. Yep. Yeah. I see that. I see what you mean. Definitely. I mean, this is kind of the singing I needed to calm the night. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Don't go crying. Oh, I love this song. To your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying. To your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. It's stuck in my head now. Oh no. Is that a cricket? Yes, there's a cricket. Y'all can hear it now. Internet died temporarily. What I missed? Not Smith. Just wrapping up stream. There's a cricket in my room and I gotta take care of it. I don't know where it came from, but I can hear it. No. You're not allowed to be. This is my room. Chill. We rest. Wow. I'm just looking for someone to raid right now because I don't want to raid them as they're ending stream. Oh my gosh, there's so many VTubers. Oh, it's so cool seeing so many VTubers. I think they're pretty neat. You can get such weird, different ones. Oh, wait, one sec. I almost forgot. Sorry, my brain... You can tell when I'm losing focus because my brain is jumping from way too many things into way too many different things. So, crickets are interesting. Not my favorite type of bug, but they're alright. They're alright. I wouldn't mind trying to eat crickets. I think it could be pretty neat, actually. Ooh, interesting. I think I've seen this VTuber. I don't know much about them. But I think this might be a cool thing to see. I've seen their model work. But I have no idea anything about them. Let's see. Your mom. Oh, they might be wrapping up. Just kidding. Everyone I find is wrapping up. No, why are y'all wrapping up at weird times? Okay. Here we go. We can go visit this person. Because they just started. Excellent. Okay. We are going to visit a very fun looking VTuber. Because they're just chilling. They're having a good time. I think y'all will enjoy their vibe. They're also a bit of a green VTuber. So, let's call it a... We can just do an art raid. You say that we're wrapping up too? That is true, Vatican. You know what? Or Vatican, you are correct. Bread. Bread. A bread raid is good. Because I'm gonna go eat bread. We're going to go visit, meat. So... We're gonna go visit meat. Their channel is intended for mature audiences, just a heads up. So if you are under 18, go to bed. Go to bed. Go to sleep. I don't suspect they do very much raunchy content. However, I have not watched their content enough. I just like their design and I like their art. I've seen their art. It's very good. It's very, very nice. But yeah, they just started streaming, so we're gonna go visit them and say hi. I think they're just chilling. Miners, be gone. Miners, go to bed. Exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna get some food in me. We're gonna relax. And I'm going to stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. PDT, noon EST. We're just gonna be chilling, doing more art streams. Probably a little more singing because my throat might be a little less tired from talking all day. But I think it'll be good. Oh, also, Ghost of Tube. Thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. Meat is a nice lady. She definitely isn't a lewd creator. She talks about some things that have mature content to cover herself. Yeah, I kind of suspect that's the case with a lot of other VTubers where they're not doing lewd stuff, but it's just they talk about mature subject matters, so they keep the 18+, which is fair. I understand. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But we're gonna chill. I will see y'all nice and early tomorrow morning. Y'all get some sleep. I'm gonna eat some soup and bread. Good night. Thank you so much for coming today. Good night.